everybody, and welcome. My name is Abby Russell, and we're back with another stream. You might know my work from Giant Bomb, where I played Abby, and I did a bunch of fun videos. Remember when I played the scary games, and when I played the Sims, and also other stuff. Today we're going to be joined by BENHEAD, who you might remember from Giant Bomb. He did such famous videos as the quick look for Retro City Rampage, where he called it the wrong name. And Brad got mad at him, rightfully so. It was a tough week, you know. I was burned out. I did a lot of really bad quick looks in that chunk of time. Just games that I felt like weren't good enough to do, but we gotta do them, you know. And so I was really phoning that one in. I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I really put in the work in quick looks. It was my favorite thing to do. It was an excuse to play a lot of fun, interesting games. But sometimes I had to do a quick look for a game. Boy. And not even like stinkers in a fun way, just mediocre games where you kind of say everything you want to say about it in like 7 minutes. Everything else is fun. Right. I played through every kind of card game where I poked some light fun of that, and I will go down in history as like the world's greatest Kingdom Hearts hater because of it. I mean, Ben will. I'm Abby. I also be Abby.
What'd you say about me? I'm Ben.
I was talking about how, like, once in a while you phoned in a quick look.
Me? BENHEAD?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did phone in one quick look. It was for, Into the Breach.
How dare you? That was my game of the year.
I was trying to think of I was like, what game has definitely been the one to quick look? And that was the only one I could think of because I know you love it. Being asked to turn Ben up a bit. I know it's he's a little quiet because of the music happening. I'll turn the music down. That seems to be the perpetual.
I also moved my mic a little bit closer to my mouth just now.
Wait, finally.
I got a head because I'm not a real streamer anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the little dingle isn't long enough because my head is fucking massive.
That's what she said, my man.
Up top.
Yeah, we're high-fiving right now. Well, should we get started?
We should.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say more after that, but then you didn't.
No, I was just looking at you tweeting out the gif of Ben Affleck saying Brad Pitt without any context.
Let's see how it's doing. Let's see how she's rocking.
Not doing good, Abby. You gotta say.
Did I get canceled yet?
No, you just got 4 likes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm one of them.
I'm gonna spam it in my own chat.
If this doesn't get 100 likes by the time the stream ends, Abby is never streaming again.
People will be like, great. No one liked this tweet. Just have a little bit of fun in the chat.
Up to 7. Let's go.
Yes. Ooh.
Happy birthday, Abby. Happy birthday, Ben.
Thank you, Justin Horman.
I love being an Aquarius.
You're also an Aquarius? It's not Aquarius season at all, but I am an Aquarius.
Okay.
Ben, what's your sign?
I'm a Scorpion.
Ooh, I'm gonna switch over to my face cam. Oh, beans, I always forget to take the lens cap off. Saw that one coming. Matt's here! Anyway, I'm an Aquarius, and Ben's a Scorpion. Scorpio. Ben, should I see if we're compatible?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Isn't it like there's compatibilities in like friendship, work, and love? Isn't that
Yeah.
a thing? It's like
I'm
different.
just doing a general compatibility. If I had your full reading, I could put it into my app and see how compatible we are.
Okay.
Um,
I'm a
uh-oh.
late
Bustle.com.
Scorpio.
Why a Scorpio and Aquarius couple will struggle with jealousy issues.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, here's WikiHow. This is interesting. Let's go to the WikiHow. Scorpio and Aquarius compatibility, love, sex, and more. How well does an outgoing water sign like Scorpio match up with a subdued air sign like Aquarius? I wouldn't consider myself subdued, but let's continue on. Surprisingly, these signs have a lot in common, and their similarities are ultimately what make them a great match. Okay. Compatibility at a glance. Overall, we are a fiery and intense match. Since we're both fixed signs, we'll bond over our need for stability and find comfort in the fact that we can rely on each other. It also says we're
Oh.
deeply intelligent. Ooh,
Duh.
that's fun. Ooh, let's see our sexual compatibility. We both accept the other without judgment, which is what makes their sex life so great.
True.
It says you're co-ruled by Mars and Pluto, the planets of passion and energy.
I
Doesn't say
really
anything about
appreciate
me.
you accepting me in the bedroom for all the weird, freaky shit I like to get up to, like role playing as Clash of Clans characters.
It's a lot of feather play too.
A lot of I like kind of roll around in molasses and then feathers and send them a big chicken.
Ben, I just saw your comment in my chat, which is I wish I could subdue my air, and then in parentheses, I'm farting. And I like
I
that
didn't want to
no
say that
one
'cause
replied to it.
not everyone knows that's me. I think is a part of that. Where it's just a random person in chat saying that.
That's pretty good.
I thought it was funny, but I didn't want to interrupt you because you were reading about our sign. So
No,
I
this was
wrote
better.
it
I liked reading it. Yeah, well, anyway. Oh,
We were talking
jeez.
about before the stream how there's like 3 or 4 gifs of us in
Yeah.
tenor gift search and how that's going to be our legacy forever.
Mm-hmm.
So if any of you out there want to like add more gifts
Here,
of us,
Peter.
we'd be thrilled.
Yeah, but good gifts, okay? Don't
Yeah,
embarrass me.
I don't even know how tenor like does its gift searching and all
Me
that, but yeah.
either. Presumably there are some tags that are going. Matt, of course you should order a pizza. We were just talking about pizza.
We were. That's why I'm farting.
Yeah. I just got cat hair all over my face. He wanted to come up, then he immediately wanted to go down. Tater, what do you want from me? You list them on Giphy. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm lazy. Anyway, should we pop into the game, Ben?
Yeah, I would love one of, just to put a cap on it, I would love one of us together.
Me
So, because there's
too. There's
footage
like
of us
none.
out there together.
Yeah, we got, us dabbing and shit. What the heck?
Famously immortalized on a shirt that my friend just bought. I was like talking to my friend and telling him about the shirt. He's like, I have to buy one. He bought one.
I
I was like,
agree.
I didn't even know that shit was still on sale.
I know, I'm kind of shocked.
There
Anyway.
must just be a box full of them somewhere that they're
I
trying to
know.
move.
They're like, please buy them. Poop Nude Safety says farting kicks ass. Well said.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow, we did 98%.
I'm gonna
That's fun.
follow Nude Safety.
I think that's smart. Prediction for first try. I'll say no, because we're gonna die too many times for that. Join whenever you'd like to, Ben.
We
Ooh,
beat
who's that
the
ghost?
big guy, right? We beat a big mountain man. We beat him.
Yeah, I believe we
Yeah.
did. No more mountain man.
There
Yeah,
was
we
the
defeated him.
spider, though. Ooh, the scary spider.
There's the
I feel
spider. We're on tilt
feel
with the
good.
spider. There's that guy. Oh, we're doing spider right away?
Let's do it.
Let's party.
Just
And then we
bust right
gotta.
into it.
Yeah. Ooh, I also want to open up my tiny Coca-Cola. Oh god, I don't have time for this. Oops. Okay.
Choo-baboo!
Oh, what the heck? What got me? Oh, what?
The
Oh, it's
bombs.
because I hung out near them. Look, I gotta get back into it. It's been a minute.
Oh yeah, no, first run's always a warm-up run.
Yeah. I forgot how to. I need a parry, but it's so hard to parry on these courses that have like 3 layers like this.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oop. Oh, beans. Get me.
Got you.
Save me.
I got you.
Yes, hero. Or Shiro, some might say. Oh god, oh god, oh god. The Shiro thing is so funny to me.
Is that a thing?
I think that there are like some Facebook moms who will say it sincerely, but I don't think many people are sincere about Shiros. Oh,
Which
fuck.
is just like a lady hero.
Exactly.
Got you.
Or a hero for the ladies. Who knows? For the she's out
I
there in
got
the
you.
world.
I got you.
Oh,
I
shit.
got
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, beans. Oh, God. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, oh. All right. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ow! Tater Tot just bit my freaking calf out of nowhere, you small jerk. Okay, I'll get you.
Finger.
What is that from?
Charlie bit my finger.
Oh, shit, beans. Okay, okay, okay. Charlie bit my finger, man. That's
Oh.
oh, beans. That is a classic. Tater, are you coming up or not?
That was one of the first. We were selling this
Okay.
as an NFTs
Ew,
of like
no.
all the classic games. Yeah, I remember they were super early into. Because like it was a headline like, "What the heck?"
That is so wild. Oh, beans. I have such a
Ow.
visceral reaction to anyone talking about NFTs or crypto.
Yes.
Where I have to kind of catch myself because it'll be like my friend will be like, yeah, you know, my boyfriend's taxes are weird because he has NFTs. And I'll have to be like, stop myself and just be like, ew. Okay. I am choking. Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Who's that from?
It's from a Jackbox game where like
Oh.
it's text to speech, but every time you write Jesus, one of the voices is like Australian or something, and it sounds like Jesus. It's just a little brain worm that me and my friends have gotten. You know what I mean? You know those?
Yeah, yeah. Where
Oh,
it's just
nice.
like you can't hear a certain word
Yeah,
the
oh,
same
yeah.
way.
Precisely. Okay, okay, okay. Oh God.
For me, that's there's a God, what's it called? It's not a beaver. It's like a
Oh,
beaver.
a vagina.
It's really yes, vulva. Oh.
Fuck. Ah, okay, you got this, Ben.
It's like a groundhog or something on Instagram named Bobby.y and then some numbers.
Okay.
But one time I said it like Bobby, and now whenever I read the name Bobby, I just Bobby. It's just like one of those things where I will never be able to look at a name the same way again because of a anonymous, weird Japanese animal.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I wonder if I have names like that I can't look at again. Smee said a nice thing that Lobos made them follow. I hope you came right as I said vagina. Anyway, hello, welcome.
Hi.
My cat's here and he's
Oh,
licking his tummy.
it
Oh,
left me.
how
It
close
left
were
me
you?
And numbed me.
I don't think I've ever made it to the tongue, but I'd like to change that today.
Hey. Apparently, in terms of compatibility, that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Ben, if your name wasn't Ben, what do you think would be a good name for you? Like if you could choose.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Ooh, okay. That suits you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I've been told I look like a Brent, which is like that's
Brent.
just basically Ben, but a little
Yeah.
a little different.
Got like a hard consonant. That's really kind of it.
Yeah.
I could not see you as a Brent. Whoever said that has no idea what they're talking about.
Whoa!
No idea at all.
What do you think? What do you think I should go by? when I change my
Brandon.
name? Brandon.
I could see you being a Brandon.
Brandon.
Oh
That
shoot!
name-
Fuck beans.
the syllables in Brandon are too long. It feels like it should have more syllables.
You know, when you said
the name
Dwayne,
is.
I had a moment of like, I don't think I could do a 2-syllable name. And then I remembered what my name was. And I was like, okay, yes, I actually could. Oh no! That's okay.
Also, is Dwayne 2 syllables?
It's like, that's the weird thing about Dwayne. I think this is where I was not jiving with it, is it's like Dwayne. Or Dwayne. It's like, what is it? I don't know. Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Dwayne is one syllable.
Ooh, that's a good name.
Dwayne. Dwayne. I agree. I'm sure there is someone with that name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People will just name their children anything.
Sure.
Like Maury.
Maury Povich or Timothée Chalamet.
Oh, Timothée. Do you think Timothée Chalamet is cute?
Not really my type in more ways than one, I'd say.
But like, you know, like, do you think he is objectively an attractive person?
I guess I find his chin too pointy. Not to just rag on Timothée Chalamet's appearance. I also don't find skinny boyish men attractive. Mm-hmm. Like, even just on like a general, like, is this person pretty level? Not like, am I interested in being with them or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's the thing.
That's just my personal preference.
It's funny how we've kind of come around in a lot of ways to that, like, I don't know, maybe I'm totally out of the loop here, but it feels like, you know, we're back in the, like, 90s, 2000s day
of like
of, like,
skinny boy grunge.
Boys, yeah, like, young Leo, you know, the kind of,
yeah.
boyish heartthrob.
Yeah, I guess I find, like, a young Leo, like, more, like, conventionally handsome. That's not to say that, like, Timothée Chalamet isn't conventionally attractive in a lot of ways, but he's, like, indie art movie attractive. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, that's the difference for me.
Too, like, he seems like a computer-generated character. In that he's, like, doesn't have, like, you mentioned a pointed chin, but he doesn't really have, like, flaws. He seems inhuman in a way.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
Everyone's just talking on Timothée in my chat now.
Timothée. I definitely think I definitely think he's like got a lot of good on-screen presence as an actor. Like I was really shocked by how much I liked him in Dune.
I did not care for Dune, and I thought he was poorly cast personally.
Sure.
But that's just me. I also am like, I don't know, over like my perfect young son saved the world by brooding, you know? I'm just bored.
Well, yeah, I don't want to spoil Dune, but that's how it presents itself at first, but I would say that's not really what the story is.
We got a Dune apologist in the chat, I see.
Oh, for sure.
I just want to freaking... No, I should read. I started reading Dune. I should go back to it. I still can't get over that his name is Paul. It's truly my favorite thing in the world.
It's like a very like future sci-fi,
yes. Like
you know,
it's a
freaking
freaking. It's like high fantasy sci-fi, like named fucking Paul.
That's fun.
Oh god.
Oh. I'm doing.
Ooh, farts. Me too, dude.
I'm doing.
Okay, well. Calm down. We are on stream.
Get out of here, bugs.
Okay.
I'm not talking to the freaking bunny.
I need to not get hit. Okay. Survived. Let's see. Okay. I would love to parry something. Oh no. Shit! Beans! That's right. General Jackass asks, how's the latency for Ben? I hear not too bad.
No, there's little moments of, like I'll lose a frame or two, but okay. Some packet loss or something, but it's generally feels like I'm just playing online, Steam.
That's great.
You know? Yeah.
Do you know what packet loss is? You must know. You work in computers now. Got tickled by the tongue. Hate when that happens. That's
I was
a shame.
trying to think if I do know what it is, and I sort of do in like a sense of the like.
House Forever Cemetery knows. I truly don't know how computers work. It's all magic to me. It does not make sense at all.
I don't Oh, I don't have as much experience working on like server stuff and back
me.
end stuff. I only have a little bit. Oi! Uh,
Going to like a European soccer game.
ahoy! Ahoy, ahoy! That's what they say, right?
Is that what they do?
I haven't been to Europe lately.
Have you been ever? Oh, beans.
No.
It's okay if the answer's no. No judgment.
No.
I think something like 40% of Americans have never left the U.S. or something. Oopsies.
I am the 40%.
Wow. My dad was for a long time. I feel very fortunate that I've been able to travel so much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to plan a trip to Europe next year. It was just one of those things of like growing up. My parents like never took vacations, didn't have the money, and then like
Sure.
once I was working, I felt like too weird to take time off.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing. I feel like only more recently in my adult life, I'm like, oh, I'm an adult. I should like give myself a vacation and shit. You know what I mean?
And
been
like
great.
I know that it's good for you. I know
Yes.
that's good for you in like lots of ways. Like exposing yourself to other cultures firsthand is good for you. Taking a break from your everyday life is good for you. Like it's just
You just
hard
hate
when
the
you're
French.
in that rat race.
Yeah.
I do. I'm a self-hating Frenchman.
Mm-hmm. That's fair, Ben.
Nice. Oh, let's go. Okay. We're in
All right,
here.
Ben, you got this.
Maybe a little early on that. Okay, got a little bit. Tickle a snail. Okay, I'm just gonna be here and duck.
Okay, I'm gonna read about packet loss from my chat.
Okay.
Okay. Your connection to other computer service players are sent as a lot of tiny, very tiny fast messages. So packet loss means some of the bits that don't make it to you or make it to you out of order. So it's like you say, hi, my name is Abby, and they only hear, hi, Abby. Interesting.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay.
How you died? Is it the packet loss?
Hmm.
That's too bad.
It said, fuck snail instead of fuck this snail.
Oh, shit. So you fucked a different one?
I fucked the wrong snail.
Was it
It's
nice,
like-
though? You guys gonna call them back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm into the weird freak psychosexual shit that like Ben Affleck gets into in that new movie where he watches snails fuck. So
Wait,
it's
what?
kind of out. Oh yeah, that new Ben Affleck movie is pretty
this
much
real?
about him watching snails fuck.
Well, that's like
called
Isabella
Chat Notes.
Rossellini like documentary, I guess. That's about like animal sex. Pretty
Ooh.
cool. She went to my college for her graduate degree, which was very fun for me. And one time I saw her going into the school as I was going out, and I was like, whoa! But I didn't say anything because it's gauche.
You should have been like, you should make a movie about snails fucking.
Yeah, I lived your already snail movie! I would need to know more about this Ben Affleck one. I genuinely can't tell if it's a goof or not. Knowing you, Ben, it could go either way.
It's his new Hulu movie.
What?
With the
Oh,
Arma
deep
squid.
water?
Yes.
He watches snails pork in deep water?
Yes.
There is a French actor I really like. Camille Coton. Leisure Jack, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna die. I didn't.
Technically, all films have it, but it only appears in that one. Are you talking about snails fucking? I was talking to someone. Who was I talking to? But they said that they have a friend who, in order to fill his, like, IMDb, like, thing. Oh, jeez. That's a shame. That was
I think
cheap.
this is the story I told last time we were streaming.
No, Ben, you've never heard this story. Anyway, whenever there's like a big wide shot of the earth, puts himself as an uncredited extra. You ever heard that before? Probably not, Ben.
So funny and clever.
That's the fun of streaming, is truly, I don't remember any specifics. It's just all a big blur.
Sometimes that'll happen, like, sometimes that has happened to me where in the same stream I have forgotten that I was saying something.
Yeah, it's not good. It makes you feel like your brain is just mush.
Yeah, well, humans weren't built for streaming for multiple hours a day.
We shouldn't be talking this much. Oh, I forgot who
No.
I was.
We should be
Jeez.
gathering berries
Truly, yes.
and watching
Hunter-gatherer
snails.
society. Yeah. I wonder if I would enjoy a life as someone who studied things. It's a weird way of phrasing that, but like, you know, some people just have those jobs where they just like work in a lab.
Yeah, and just like they just have a natural curiosity about things, and
Sure.
like because I have that, but then they also have the drive to actually
Yeah.
go and learn it, which is
Yeah.
what I don't.
I just
have.
want to watch a YouTube video where someone else has already learned it and they just kind of regurgitate it back to me a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I need.
And then like 3 weeks later, I can
Oh,
like
fuck off.
say it to somebody else.
Thank you, Ben. Yes,
Get it
exactly.
even more wrong, but
And then
like,
they'll be
still
like,
sound
I
smart.
made that video. And I'm like,
I've never met you.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, beans. Oh, gosh. Okay, I have to concentrate. This part is so scary. I hate it.
I hate this too.
Fuck me. Okay. God, Jesus Christ. Fuck. 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 I knew it was happening. Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I just turned back and Tater Tot's just going all in on his asshole.
Hello?
What was that? Hello? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm chilling. I should change my gun, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Next round. I kind of want to change my power-up, because I have the parry one, but it's so hard to parry on this level that I'm like, I should have my just extra heart. Oh, God, I hate the freaking caterpillar. I want to parry. Hibbidoo-ba-dabba-doo.
It's so funny. He
Would
sounds
you?
so stupid.
I agree.
Ah!
I want to use an old phone like that. I want to experience it. Can you imagine having to talk to an operator to, like, make a call?
Well, that's... I get anxious enough about talking to people on the phone. Also,
I weirdly don't mind it.
I am the kind of phone call person where, oh, I didn't do that. I have to, like, pace around. It's really hard for me to just sit and talk to somebody. I will, like, just walk around or job interviews. Like, I
Sure.
could probably, like,
I get
talk
that.
to my mom or whatever on the couch. But,
Yeah.
like, somebody I'm very comfortable with.
Fuck this fucking game.
What I was gonna say...
Bye, Alice.
I learned in a college class that the kind of first American accent happened because of call
belly
centers and
phone?
operators. People would, like, before TV, the only other voices they would hear were, like, the operators at phone centers, and they all were in the same area, and so it, like, became kind of a semi-national accent.
So it was all just like small regional stuff before? I'm confused.
Yeah, well, it was like, you know, it starts in
Shit.
like the east coast, right? 'Cause there's only whatever 13 states, and everyone kind of talks
Oh, but
like
there
a
was not
weird
phone
British
calls
person.
back then when there were only 13
No, and
states.
then I'm
Okay,
saying
okay.
like, and then
Going on the
after
whole
that,
journey.
It spreads out. Yeah, it starts
Sure,
to spread out a
sure.
little bit. You get a little more regional variants, especially like in the southern states.
It's true.
It's really hard to remember
Oh, God.
any of the details in that class because I fell asleep almost every day. But
Really?
I do remember hearing that. Yes, it was a linguistics class.
Oh, that sounds so
And-
fun. I love linguistics.
Yeah, it was really fun. I wrote my final paper about how about cusses and why.
Ooh,
like,
that's
it's more
so
common to
interesting.
cuss now. Yeah.
Maybe I'll become a linguist, Ben.
Oh.
I don't know what that would mean, but I feel like I would probably just teach or translate. You know, like what do you do?
Yeah, probably
What's
a
the
lot
day-to-day work for that?
I dashed, you son of a gun.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna cuss, because that's gauche. And I'm anything but.
Aw, beans.
Oh,
Try again.
turd.
Okay. Wait, do we want to change weapons? You have to remember.
Nah, yeah.
Next
maybe.
time, maybe.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I seriously, like, don't know how to deal with that last because I started ducking under his tongue, but when he brings back all the lies, it still hits me.
Oh, really? I don't know. I'll try to make it that far and see what happens. No promises. I think because I don't have the smoke dash going, that I find that one section like impossible. It's so hard when she's got the little ropies going, the music ropes.
Is that what that's supposed to be? I never like considered what it was, but yeah.
It's just
gonna
like
be
the
her speaker box or
sound
whatever.
waves. Freaking, that was scary. I almost got hit. Shit! Fucking
Looks like
fuck.
she's freaking Black Bolt.
Oh, fuck off. Thank you, Ben.
Favorite.
Okay, it's time. Shoot. Shoot. Fuck! Thank you. Oh, no!
Ah!
Are you okay?
No.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, it almost happened again.
Thank goodness.
Oh, I can't
got
be on the
you.
middle one.
Okay, I got
Nice.
you. Okay, okay, okay. I can avoid this one. Okay, I did it.
Okay, she's so low. She's got to be so low.
Shit. Beads. Hearts. God dang it. Okay. Avoid. Ooh!
No!
I got you.
Yes!
Okay. Oh, beans. Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, Ben.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm
They're
scared.
here. Look out. They're scary.
Okay, you got it first, and then I got it second.
Yeah. Good. Nice. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Look out.
Oh,
Oh.
oh God.
You
I
just
tried.
go up.
I tried.
Does he always go?
Oh, God. Okay. The nose.
Okay.
The nose. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh, it's so scary. Oh my God. Oh, fuck off with that. That feels so cheap. How
That's gotta be the
close?
furthest you made it, yeah. Okay, so he does have a couple tells. He does a wink when he's gonna stick his tongue out. And he looks to the side when he's gonna stick it out.
Oh, okay. You were paying attention. Whenever I die,
Yeah.
I'm just like, good luck.
I needed that. I needed to be able to like watch him without
That's
trying
good.
to like run away from him.
I feel like my thing, having the weapon that's just like auto targets, I'm like, all right, I just need to like avoid the tongue, and I don't need to worry so much. That's helpful for
maybe
me.
I should switch to that.
I really quite like it. It takes longer, but it's nice. Like when it's like this chaotic, it's nice to just be like, okay, avoid everything. You know? Fuck me. Oh God. I'm going to heaven. Good luck, Ben.
Okay.
Yeah, we forgot to change the old weapons again.
Mm-hmm.
I have a package coming. I don't know what it is.
Ooh, what you get? What
I
you
don't think
get?
I ordered anything.
Ooh, it's a bomb.
Finally! People have been trying to bomb me for years. All right, Ben.
Okay.
Ben,
Yes.
how you doing? You gonna get it?
I don't know. I hope so.
Me
Because
too.
I'd love to just see another boss. At this point, it's not even like I'm mad because I keep losing. I'm just mad because we don't get to see other bosses.
I know. I want to go down the stairs. We should try the Parry King again and see where we get. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Good work, Ben.
Alright, I forgot I can hit her there. Okay.
Get his ass. Okay, Ben.
Wink. Wait. Oh, he's always...
Watch out!
Okay, if he's pointing on the left, he's always going to shoot to the left. If he's pointing on the right, he's always going to shoot to the right.
Watch out, indeed, though.
Oh! I still don't know.
Okay, weapons.
Yes. I'm going to put this on.
Maybe I'll do crack shot. It seems like it might be kind of useful. This charm. Simple babble of unknown origin. I'm gonna try the broken relic. I don't know what it does.
Scary.
Yeah. You didn't watch it. Unfortunately. Okay. Oh gosh. I don't know if this ricochet shot's doing the business, but worth a try.
Yeah.
Dabba-doo,
it
dabba-doo.
looks-
I feel like it's doing something. Okay. Oh, beans! Oh, fuck off! I was going up top. Oh, fuck. I don't need to parry this anymore. It doesn't even freaking matter. Oh, beans. Well, thank you. Okay. Oh, great. The bombs can actually blow him up. We should use those to our advantage.
Really?
Yeah, I think it damaged him. I could have been mistaken, but that's kind of the vibe I got. Okay, okay. Okay, coming from this way again. I started rewatching Mayor of Easttown. Really good.
What's that?
It's this detective show, on HBO Max, set in Philly with Kate Winslet.
Ooh.
Pretty good though, you know.
That sounds fun.
It ain't perfect, nothing's ever perfect, but it's a nice time. I think it's really well made. And I enjoy watching it.
Okay.
Okay, Ben, you got this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go over here.
True Detective Season 3. I think I watched that one.
I liked that a lot.
I don't think I did. Because I loved the first one, and I think I was disappointed by the second one. I don't remember exactly my criticisms. Aw, you should have made it up top of there. I did not watch the second one, because I heard nothing but just terrible things.
I didn't watch it when it aired, and then, like, after I watched 3, I was like, you know what, maybe just people didn't get it. You know how sometimes you'll, watch something that you heard was bad, and you're like, maybe, it was underappreciated for some reason. And I was like, no, this is actually really bad.
Just seems like it sucked. The first one's so good, too. I remember with the first one, so I thought I was watching the last episode when I was watching the penultimate episode, and I was like, that's how it ends? What the fuck? And I was like so mad. And then I was like, oh, there's one episode left. I was like, they really made it so ambiguous. Like, that's so weird. Like, it's such an unsatisfying resolution.
And it's funny too because the show is like kind of not like totally ambiguous, but it's kind of ambiguous. But like to get that as an ambiguous.
Oh, fuck off. I don't know. I want to know what this charm I picked up does. Don't spoil it, people in the chat. I already see y'all. You want to be Miss Chalice? Spoilers. Okay. Fuck me. Thank you, Ben.
My pleasure.
Oh, God. Beans. Fart. So
beans,
fucking
fart.
Scary. Oh, way to go, Ben. Thank you. Hero. Oh, God. Fuck me! Thank you.
Okay, that was unavoidable.
Okay.
Come on, just die.
I know, what is taking her so freaking long? Okay, it's happening. Yeah, you got it. And then I'm gonna do it a little later on, I think. Shit! Fuck!
Oh.
That's okay. It's all you, Ben. Just avoid. Oh, it really is so hard. How would you feel if you got sucked into like a ball with a bunch of your coworkers like that? I think I'd be pretty upset about it.
It would suck, I think.
Yeah.
Wait. I only got spoiled on this because of chat.
I know. I fucking hate that person, truly. I didn't want to acknowledge it. Anyway, good work, Ben.
Like, I'm half glad that they told me because I would have gotten really mad if I died there. But then, come on, let us experience the game,
know. And they were also, like, telling us how to play. Anyway, way to go, Matt. Pizza time. I'm jealous. GameTime Television says Season 2 slaps, which, you know what, I respect for a whole channel that says about television. Good laugh, Ben.
Thank you.
Look at this cute cacti. Ooh, we got dough. Distillery dough. Is it gonna make you drunk? What's up? You're so cute. Boo, did I scare ya? Nothing I love more than a good ghost story round the campfire. I'd heard word of a ghostly gal roughing up no good varmints round here. I reckoned I'd keep track of her exploits myself. I'd sure love to tell the tale of these villainous veggies vanquished. Oh, stop doing that. I can't. It's hard to read. Anyway, wait. What does she need from us? Ben?
I wasn't paying attention.
I'd sure love to tell. Okay, villainous veggies vanquished. Maybe a veggie thing. I also still want to figure out where that barber pole guy is and the other one. Get the coin. Hello, all. There's a bunch of new peoples in chat today. Anyway, shall we do the cacti? Cactus?
Do it. High noon hoopla.
Ooh. I hope it's a cowboy thing. Oh, fun.
Oh, fun.
Oh, this is sick. Oh, shit. God, Jesus. Holy cow. What the fuck? That wasn't a pun. Okay, okay. Her guns aren't very useful.
I like this
shit.
music. Oh, oh!
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I also like the music. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, beans.
Oh, beans.
Thank you. Oh, shit.
Okay.
I got you,
What
I got
is
you.
that?
She's sucking up a bunch of gold. And us.
Mm-mm.
Oh, her outfit's so cool. Oh.
Oh, wait. I get it. She's a cowgirl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Should I do parry for HP or... Yeah, I'll parry for HP. Although I want to know what the other thing does.
I feel like there's a time where something weird's gonna happen and we're gonna know. You know, it's like one of
Yeah.
those things where it's like, oh, we gotta use the thing.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's like a secret ending kind of thing. Like if you complete the game with
Ow.
that. I really choked so fast. Oh, God.
There's a lot. I feel like these levels in particular have had a lot more visually going on.
Yes, agreed. I like can't even look at it all.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But soon I will learn it and master it, because I am God's favorite gamer.
Oh. Okay. You're not allowed to go to heaven yet. You got more gaming to do.
Oh.
I want that outfit. I want a little cowboy outfit. But it seems so expensive to have. And what would I actually do with it?
Yeah, you do like the one photo shoot, and then what?
Retry.
A great slam and then some.
Okay.
Now go.
Whew. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I thought I was you.
Same. Oh, my
Okay.
goodness gracious.
Okay.
This guy needs to chill. What is her freaking snake oil? Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jesus. Fucking fuck. Okay. Ooh, did she fart?
No, she just did a little.
Dang. I wish she farted.
It might have been covering up a fart, to be honest.
Dude, that's like the way to do it. I remember one time, I think it was in middle school, I had Crocs. It was like early on the Croc game.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't wear them now. Anyway, but it was like when no one knew what they were either. So anyway, I farted accidentally and it was noisy. And then I was like, it was my shoes, and people believed it. And they're like, damn, we really thought you farted. I was like, but those shoes. I'm like, uh-huh. Don't ask me to recreate the noise.
She got turned into a damn burger.
Yum. Honestly, I freaking love a hot dog.
Abby,
Aw, man. What?
you can't eat her.
Well, is she cooked or not?
How did it get the final form? Hi, Frampus.
All right.
If you want your chat to be acknowledged, just wait till we die. Hey, and don't worry. That happens a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So, what's the story here? Oh, Ben. I can't
Abby.
reach. Okay, we got a cow. And
Hot
she's got a
dogs aren't made
saloon,
from beef.
got
Kosher
snake
dogs are.
oil, cacti, farts.
She might be a Hebrew national.
Ooh,
A
yum.
brawl is surely brewing.
Some hot dogs are made of beef.
Now go.
Yeah.
I like a beef dog. It could
Kosher
become
dog.
actually pretty popular, yeah. Maybe just because I was in New York for so long, so there's a lot of kosher stuff in New York. But I
Why
feel
is
like
that?
that was the thing. What?
Why is that?
Because there are a lot of Jewish people in New York. I genuinely
Okay.
can't tell if you're setting me up for something on that one.
I'm just setting you up to say whatever you want.
That's the truth. Okay. 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 Oh god. Ooh, I can't believe I gotcha. Alright, 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 alright. Don't get hit, don't get hit.
Yes, this
Ooh.
part's actually not too tricky.
Easy for you to say. Oh god. Oh, farts.
It's not too tricky, Abby.
Boom. Oh no, again? Round 2. Shoot.
Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I need to just go mini mode more. I think
Yeah.
this might be a problem right
There's just so much stuff to avoid.
now. Oh, I didn't even see the guy who spat on me.
Oh god. A bomb. Oh, cacti. Cactus.
Oh, I was down in SoCal and I picked up a case of one of my favorite sodas that you can't get pretty much anywhere else. Cactus Cooler.
Oh, what does it taste like?
It's a citrusy, kind of like tangerine
But that's yummy.
soda.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love
I
squirt.
can't drink too many of them because I like stopped drinking full sugar soda, and so now when I
Really?
have one, I'm just like, oh my god!
I love full sugar soda. I drink it every single day, and I'm proud of it. All right, boom.
I'm trying to trim down get the old beach bod ready for 2026.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, soda is like the worst thing you can consume, one would probably say. Okay. Thank
That's
you.
definitely the first time, like when I was in high school, I was clocking in at like 325 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just imagine
when I
that
went
being
to
like
college,
kilos.
when I went to college,
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't have money to get soda and shit anymore, you know? And so, oh my god.
What the fuck? She spam? Oh, fucking, what do I do?
Die.
Yeah, so we got pretty close on that one.
A brawl is surely brewing.
But I lost like 40 pounds just because I like stopped soda every day.
Man, that makes sense. I do think when I started drinking seltzer more, because I feel like I cut down on I didn't cut down because I'm not someone who can just be like, well, I'm done drinking this. I need to just replace it with something else. So I would just start drinking more seltzer. And that was very helpful. And I do think that was a healthy choice. But I still
you're
love
also,
my
like,
soda.
You're drinking mini Cokes. I was drinking like a few cups from a 2-liter bottle.
Sure. Yeah. Ooh, God. Oh, God.
Ooh. I will still occasionally, if I'm like getting Taco Bell, I will always get a soda. There's
You
certain things
gotta.
I will always get a soda with.
I was almost like, it's Friday. Maybe we'll get Taco Bell tonight. But it's not Friday once again.
Still
It's
not
never Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. It's Friday's Friday.
Yeah, so I should get Taco Bell.
Yes. Live Moss.
Enable me, Ben.
Live Moss.
Good, good, good. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank you. This is so hard.
Whoa.
No! Oh, fuck!
No. Okay. The thing that's tripping me off is the Franks come out of either end of the can. So I think I've just gotta fly low.
I know. Well, you can see where the fan
Oh
is, like
my
if you need to go up
God.
or down. Jesus Christ. I am just choking.
I get hit every time by the little cow. That guy who just like spits out that thing.
Oh.
It's so hard for me to see the cow.
Oh, God.
Sometimes it's just hard to separate the cow from the trees.
Wow. That's a saying I've heard before because it makes total sense.
Yep.
No, Ben!
I
got you!
I'm in heaven now. Oh, I'm back in hell.
Yeah, I've pulled you down to earth.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Wasn't there like a Buffy episode about that? Someone told me about this.
I don't know.
It was like one character died and went to heaven, and then they brought her back and everyone was so happy, but she was like, I was happier in heaven.
This guy. Ah, every time! I saw him coming this time. I was like looking out
beans.
for him. Oh, okay.
Ah, beans. Okay. If you had to be like an Old West caricature, what would your archetype be?
Straight razor barber who gets his
Ooh!
shave interrupted because some scoundrel has come to town to look for the guy I'm shaving.
I
and so I
love
don't get
this
paid.
idea. Oh, Ben, that's so good.
Yeah, I feel like those guys are always just so like stoic. The barbers are always so like stoic, you know, and just
Yeah.
like concentrate
Just-
so hard because they will like slit somebody's throat if you fuck that up.
Yeah. And they were also sometimes like surgeons too, right?
Oh
like
yeah,
dentists?
they
Did
probably
they do
like
both?
take a bullet out.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Beans. Ooh, almost. That's okay.
Fuck.
Now I get to look at the beautiful hot dog art.
I feel like you would be a really good like piano player. Oh, you can see what side
Ooh.
of piano are. Like, you know, like that kind of like entertainer, fast talking, kind of like
Yeah.
trying to diffuse a tense situation.
Yes, exactly. If like, you know, there's like about to be a shootout at the bar and I say like a quippy
Yeah.
thing of like, come on, fellas. Like,
And
what
then you
is
start playing
this?
And everyone's happy.
Yeah. But then like they take it outside and things ain't fucking resolved, you know?
Yeah.
I don't care with the
Go
hot
here.
dogs. It's hard.
Oh,
Hot dogs are hard.
Hot
I
dogs are
want some
hard.
prairie dogs. Dang, I want some freaking hot dogs right now.
Oh, I can't. I would eat it. I would kill a chicken applesauce.
Ooh.
'Cause
That was me that time. There's so much happening visually on screen.
Yes.
I know that's the whole point of this game, but Jesus.
Oh my gosh. So I played a little bit of the Overwatch 2 beta.
Okay.
And talk about a game where so much shit is happening on the screen.
Oh,
like I
really?
liked Overwatch 1. I played a decent amount of it. But this game, like, no other game has made me have to take a break because my eyes were hurting.
Really?
It's insane.
That
yeah.
sucks. I found Overwatch, like, almost fun, but I don't have the patience to learn that many characters and, like, all that shit. I don't know. That's not my kind of game. I want, like, a Call of Duty where I can just hop in and play and, like, have some vague team strategy, but nothing really real, you know?
Right. You want more war crimes, too.
Yes, of course, Ben. I want, like, a tasteless depiction of current, like, conflicts that the U.S.
Yes.
needlessly got involved into. That's
Okay,
what
I
I
got you,
want.
and then I'll go low in case I die.
Oh, shit. Oh. Too many
That doesn't do me
sausages.
a fan. Oh, yeah.
What about what?
Oh, it's been a lot better.
Oh, fuck off! I parried the wrong thing. Ooh, good noise.
Since I'm trying not to cuss, it's manifested
Really?
itself in a lot of strange sounds. Just today, just
Oh,
randomly.
okay.
I thought that'd be
That's fun. Wow, there's a poll going for grilled, boiled, or fried hot dogs.
Ooh, I've never had a fried hot dog.
That's how I cook them. I mean, I don't fry it in like a big thing, but I cook it in like a skillet, you know?
Like a skillet,
Like a
yeah,
grilled
sure.
cheese is fried. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, that's pretty similar to a grill, no?
No, because it's like a grill is like you got the like smoky coldness going, whereas fried is like you got like a buttery greasiness on it.
They do fry it in butter?
Sometimes, yeah. Gotta get that.
Okay.
Gotta get it lubed up so it doesn't stick to the pan. You know?
I mean, that sounds good. Like,
It
I would
is.
definitely-
Yeah, don't judge it. You're acting like you don't like butter. Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a sick freak and I would try it.
It's good. I think that's the best way to do it. And then you can like fry up. So what I do is I butter the pan and I fry up the bun and make the bun
yeah.
crispy and toasted and buttery.
Ooh.
And then with like the leftover butteriness, that's when I fry up the dog.
Okay.
I almost gotcha. Oh, beans. But I didn't. God, it's so hard.
Yeah,
I don't know
usually
anyone
do
who boils it. Little freaks. Who wants to freaking
Oh,
boil a hot dog?
I ate them boiled growing up. That's how you get them in the ballpark too.
Yeah, why would you want it boiled though? That's the worst way to cook a dog. You make a nasty ass soup. Like, why do you boil?
You don't drink the water.
No, you eat
You
it
don't-
with a
you
spoon
don't
after.
serve it. Yeah, you don't
You put
serve
the
it like a
bun
whole-
in the water. Oh, Jesus.
This first phase is like the hardest part.
This match will
It really is. There's just so much happening. I'm gonna maybe try not to get... I feel like I tend to
Hit?
like ride the back. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to get hit. I feel like I tend to ride the back, so I like get hit. It's like there's nowhere to go for me to go sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be
Ooh,
more in the middle. Shit. Fuck.
Those cows die in one bomb. I've just
Ooh.
learned. So.
Your enemy.
Oh,
Ouch.
your
ouch,
enemy
ouch.
now.
Yeah. Honestly,
Ouch! Ouch!
this is so hard. It's freaking Pickle Rick.
Funniest shit I ever seen.
Okay, thank you, Ben. All right, here we go. Ah, I'm not doing well. Thank you.
Something feels good about this run though.
Yeah, somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. I enjoy that line, but I don't enjoy how much of a meme it is now. I think we can
don't
move on
know
from it.
That line.
It's from the AMC theaters. Oh, because you go to the Bollywood place. It's Nicole Kidman going to an AMC theaters like she's ever stepped foot in a movie theater before. And then is talking about movies, and then she goes, somehow heartbreak feels good in a place like this. And for some reason the internet has really attached themselves to it. I mean, I know why, because it's an insane thing to say.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Before your screening of like
Like,
Jurassic
yes, exactly.
Park.
Jurassic World 5.
Oh,
What are
those
my
got
hot dog
range on.
toppings? That's a great question. Hello,
Ooh.
Smallville. Okay, Ben, you go first on your hot dog toppings, and I'll go second.
Okay. I mean, I like a few different styles, but I think if I had to like choose one to go with forever, I like a grilled, like a street dog style with maybe a little mayo mustard and then grilled onions and peppers.
Okay. I think me personally, if I'm going simple, just put some mayonnaise on it, and that's kind of like good for me. But if I want to like go all out, I mean, I
Good for you.
love a chili cheese dog. Oh my goodness, I love a chili cheese dog. Fuck.
It's so hard to eat though.
I know, it's fun. It's sloppy. You get a grumbly tumby after. It's the best. Or for a while, I mean, I was putting egg on everything for a while, so I would cook up a fried egg with an over easy yolk, and then I would also cook up some bacon for the dog, and I would cook it all in a skillet. And then I would also put some avocado and some cheddar.
Ooh, yum. Yum.
And yum,
Yummy.
yum, queen, yum. And that was quite nice. That I recommend.
Oh.
Oh goodness, God, kind of fucked up those hot dogs spitting out steaks.
Fuck. You can't turn into a Star Wars character. Yakakuta.
I'm gonna change my thing. I don't even have the smoke bomb dash. I can't believe it. Oh, I want to see what happens if you play as Mrs. Chalice in this mode. Let's see.
good day for us. Well done.
Wow, toast it with the mayo. I've never done that. Okay, seems pretty normal. She's just cuter. All right. I'll take it. Beans. Ah. Okay. Oh, she's got like 3 bullets. Okay.
I can't believe I didn't get hit there.
God. Wow, look at how many bullets she has.
Well,
Is
that's
this
cool.
cheating?
She got a
Is this-
screenshot.
Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe we can both be Miss Chalice. It does kind of feel like it's going faster. Okay. Ooh! Wow, she's got a cool rocket. Okay, okay. Ah! Save me! Thank you! Okay, okay, okay.
I only saved you because I'm expecting something out of it.
Okay. Mayo crisp up perfectly.
Like
Wow.
I'll save Mugman because he's my friend, but I barely know you, so you
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's reasonable. I'll make it worth it by staying alive and helping you finish the boss faster.
Yay! Ow!
That your favorite bomb. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, goodness gracious.
I can't with this part.
I agree.
I
It's hard.
absolutely can't.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
Ben.
you saved
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
me.
Wow. I've never crisped up a mayo. I've never fried with mayo before. I mean, I guess my question is why fry with mayo when you could fry with butter? Like, butter's the best thing in the world, you know?
Yeah, I definitely. It gets it. I think it gets it crispier because I started adopting that for my grilled cheeses, frying
Really?
in mayo.
Is it
Yes.
good?
Oh yes.
Ooh,
What I do
okay.
is I put a little bit of mayo on just the outside of the bread, and then
Of
I
course.
sprinkle a little shaky Parmesan cheese
Oh, shit.
on there,
You're really
and you
going
get
for
this
it.
like cheese
Fuck
crust.
me.
Ooh, mama.
Thank you. That sounds nice. I've done like cheddar on the outside. And that's pretty good. It gets crispy.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
like
a
a little
buttery
cheese
cheddar?
sleeve.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
here we
smart.
go. I feel like
Fuck.
my bomb with this lady's like slower though. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm sorry. Good singing though. Oh god. Okay. It's hot dog time. She's a hot dog now. Fuck. Oh.
She's a hot dog. She's dogging it. Hot.
Oh. I boil my
That
grilled
song
cheese,
was
Matt says.
so beautiful that Abby killed herself.
Yeah, it's so true. I love hot dogs.
Ooh, I would love if Taco Bell had hot dogs.
Oh god, what a nightmare. Truly, ugh. I hate even the thought of that. I am just fucking choking on this. Okay, I need to focus. I really want to order dinner, but I shouldn't buy food. Why do we always talk about delicious foods I don't have at the house, Ben?
We always desire what we don't have and cannot obtain.
It's so true.
Thanks, bestie. Huh.
Matt says the only time I ever went to a Sonic restaurant, I got the hot dog, and it was the gross thing I've ever eaten. The grossest thing I've ever eaten.
Swear to God, Sonic is the worst meal I've ever had in my life. Is at Sonic.
Wow, a lot of Sonic hate out here.
Great
I will
drinks.
say, I get it.
I love the cherry limeade, top notch. Good ice cream.
But you could just have a soda, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's nice to get a little weird treat. Like I like the pink lemonade from In-N-Out.
But I don't like In-N-Out, I will say. I don't think it's very good. The food's not that flavorful, and I don't like that they have barely any toppings to choose from. Let me add something yummy to my burger. I don't like your options. And animal fries are fucking gross, okay? I said it.
Wrong. Wrongo.
Okay, Ben, please get this. I don't want to have to fight the hot dog anymore. Oh, Ben, it's so scary to watch this.
It's scary to play it too. Fuck. I just don't have enough experience there yet.
You're doing pretty good. Don't look at how quickly I died on that one.
Next time. Fuck.
Okay. Oh, no cacti for me. No cactus for me. Ugh.
Have you ever had cactus?
Like as a food?
Napalis.
I think maybe. I'm trying to remember. It feels like something I've eaten. Because I feel like I have a memory of the flavor of it just being kind of like a watery, like, fruit. You know what I mean?
Very much so, yeah. I mean, it can be good. I've only ever really liked it once, and there was a little taqueria by me that would have. It had really yummy breakfast, and they did a Napalis scramble.
Oh, interesting.
That was quite yummy. Oh,
What the
that was
fuck?
the wrong place to be.
How? It got us both. Okay, please die. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. You know what that's from? Holes.
Toy Story 2.
The greatest movie name of all time.
That was my favorite book as a kid.
Really? I did like
I read
that
it
book.
like 4 times.
It wasn't my favorite, but I did like it. I think I only read it once. But I did reread books quite a bit. It's too bad the book didn't have the rap in it, you know? If it did, I might have read it more. Get her ass, Ben!
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want her to turn into a sausage. This part sucks.
Well, I've got bad news.
Oh, steak.
The steaks. Oh, okay. I think.
What?
I
This is time?
think I'm gonna scream.
Oh, okay. For ice cream or just cuz?
Just cause
That's cool.
horrors both inside and out.
Yeah. Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate. I don't even care if I'm entertaining to the audience right now. I'm gonna win. Shit.
Just tell me when you're gonna start.
You're mean. Okay, no cactus.
Ow.
No bombs. No bombs.
I'm mean at heart.
Aren't we all, my friend? Okay.
Nice.
Explosion. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, great. Back to winning and not being entertaining.
Yeah, this is good.
Mhm.
I mean, we can be entertaining on the next level.
Yeah.
Okay, no steak. I'm gonna go right above her. Okay,
Fuck.
here we go.
Fuck. Fuck. Save
Oh,
me.
I got hit.
Yes,
Mamma
yes,
mia.
yes. Fuck me. Oh, God, it's so scary. I hate this freaking flying steak. I hate the flying steak. Slappies. Oh. Thank you.
No!
I got you. It's okay.
Thank you.
Steak time. Shit.
Oh, gotta slop it up.
Slop it up. Oh no. Oh no. I hate it. I hate this part. It's so hard and so scary. That's okay. Save yourself, Ben.
Oh, I want to save you.
Save yourself. Save
What?
yourself. They can't have those hot dogs at the same time. This is evil.
Oh, I thought I had the bomb, but I didn't have the bomb.
Oh, that was pretty good, though.
Okay.
Pretty good. Oh, someone's knocking at my door? I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
Entertain everyone, Ben.
Sure, I'll entertain everyone. Howdy, y'all. What's your favorite movie with a cowboy in it? I'm partial to Tombstone. I think it's pretty good. Also, High Noon. Classic movie. Really good. Holds up. I don't like a lot of black and white movies, but I do like High Noon. Oh boy, I was hoping she'd be back about now. I hope that it's not somebody at the door selling hot dogs, because boy howdy, is she gonna be gone for a minute if she done doing that. Oh, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Oh, she's back attacking.
How was I still alive? There we go.
This is a new round.
Okay. But even still. Anyway.
It was the hot dog salesman.
I wish. It was my very nice mail carrier who had fun with Tater Tot, because Tater Tot did go out to greet him. And I remembered what I ordered. It's something I ordered a very long time ago. It has a very fun story. It's a cookbook of this New Orleans restaurant that I went to when I was in New Orleans. But it was like on a ship and it lost all the cargo, so it's been delayed like months and months. It was like this book and like one other book were really like the two books. It's like they're in the bottom of the ocean. Fuck me. Fuck.
You're gonna
Okay.
have to like get in like one of those little submarines with the arms to go down.
Yes,
and, like,
exactly.
salvage it.
I think it's. I wasn't sure if they were gonna still send me it. Because also I like changed credit cards in between, so it was like when I ordered it, it was like this is an old credit card, it doesn't work anymore, and I was like, ugh. And then I was late to change it. Anyway, I'll shelf the book in a minute. This is exciting. Maybe I'll cook something from here. Not tonight, obviously. I bet they have a hot dog in here. Let's see. Oh, beans. The restaurant was called Turkey and the Wolf. It's really delicious.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. What is the fanciest restaurant you've ever been to?
I don't remember the name of it, but I'm sure I've been to some like higher end places with like grandparents and stuff.
Sure, totally.
And I was taught, I I was taught a lot of manners growing up. So I really
Shocker.
had to learn. I know, it doesn't make sense considering how I act now. Oh god, oh god. Oh, thank you. But anyway, I don't remember. What about you?
Likewise, it was usually with like families. Oh,
Damn, got us both.
for celebrate special occasions.
I'm gonna show off my book.
House of Prime Rib was probably up there.
Yeah, I feel like there was a steak place in Boston. It might have been like Asian as well, but I remember getting like a beef Wellington, which is not very much not Asian. Not at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, my book.
Oh,
It was supposed to be signed. Let's see if it was. It was! And it has a sticker in it. Nice. All right, cool. Anyway, does it smell like the ocean? No, it smells like kind of like rubber. Lobster tostadas. Tater, what book are we gonna make?
Damn, that sounds good.
I know. Slow cooked lamb necks with fixings on a roti paratha. Damn.
I like
Damn.
paratha.
Damn, what is paratha? Catfish blues. Yum yum. Gas station tostadas. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Don't sleep on the carrot yogurt. Okay, let's not. We don't need to do that.
I had a
Mama's
rare
biscuit.
blessing on my trip back from Southern California where I got to poop in a gas station that had just been cleaned.
Oh, that is nice.
It's like, it's never happened to me.
No, because that's already hell. You gotta like poop in a gas station, and then it's like,
Yes.
wait a minute.
Yeah,
What
I,
is
like,
this? Am I
walked
the
in,
king?
It was closed. I was like, oh shit, is it out of order? And then the guy came out with the like
Oh
mop
yeah, the hazmat suit.
flamethrower.
Yeah. All right, all right, all right. Woo, woo, woo. Fuck.
Oh, the last dynamite.
Die, die, die. I will say, I'm impressed with this cow. She's always running backwards for this whole thing. Like, she's got it way harder than us, and she's kicking our ass. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. You're back.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, yeehaw. That's a fun cowboy expression. What other good cowboy expressions?
What tarnation?
Yeah, there was this one character. I think I maybe talked about this on stream before, but I loved her so much. Fuck. Thank you. There's this one character from the original Red Dead Online, and she would go like, "Is that hair on your palms?" Which I guess was alluding to like masturbation.
Masturbation. I've heard that too, but I never could figure out why.
I think it was a thing they used to tell like kids, like, oh, if you masturbate, you're gonna grow hair on your palms, as a way to get them to stop, because it'll be like it's proof that you jerk off. You know what I mean?
But wouldn't they just know that that's not true after like their second time masturbating?
Well, I think the thing is to try to prevent it early. So they
Mm,
never even get there with it. But look, I don't
Sad.
know, all right? I agree. Masturbation's a healthy
God.
release.
But Matt, I mean, back then your options were so limited that they probably just didn't bother.
Options for jerking it, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have, you know, the Paris Hilton sex tape.
Is that your go-to?
It's like definitely one of the things that was like prominent in the era where I was like in high school, like freshman year of high school. It's like
Wow,
all the
Ben.
boys talking about that.
That is so wild. This is not an experience that I share with you, unfortunately.
Weird.
I agree. Poor Paris Hilton. I feel like she's had a hard life. And I know a lot of people are like, don't have sympathy for rich people, and fair. But still.
Yeah, it's like she was definitely treated more poorly than maybe a lot of her male counterparts were,
Oh,
but she's also
100%.
100% sought out famous.
Oh, for sure, for sure. She also, I mean, she did have a bunch of stuff more recently about, like, being forced to go to, like, an abusive boarding school and all this shit. Oh, Ben, I got you. I got you. I got you, Brad. Brought you back. Brought you back.
I bet that's way more common.
Oh,
than
100%. Oh, shit. Shit. Matt says learning a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean,
One night
you
in
know,
Paris.
there's like if it was a few years later, it'd probably be Kim Kardashian, right? Like,
Did she have one?
That's how she got famous.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
with the rapper Ray J.
She got a reality TV show from that? That's all it takes? Y'all know any rappers? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. I'm trying to think of other good cowboyisms.
Howdy. Howdy doody, y'all.
Howdy,
Howdy. I told you about that cowboy book where they called sex poking. Gonna go take a poke.
Right.
Gonna have a poke.
Right.
Oh, man. Her mom sold the tape? That's so fucked up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know if she was Paris Hilton's best friend, but I know she was her assistant. So she was like connected and wanted fame. Kim Kardashian, that is. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Nicole Richie.
No. Yeah, she's Paris's best friend.
Yes.
I will say, I feel like I did watch The Simple Life, I don't know, maybe a couple years back. Not all of it, but some of it. And I was like, you know what, this is actually kind of funny. A lot of it's definitely making fun of like normal Americans, but there's also like a lot of like self-awareness. And I think, I don't know, maybe satire is not the right word, but there's definitely a sense of humor about it.
There was a bit of tongue-in-cheek, yeah.
Yes, there was like, I just remember, I think there's a gif of this I saw, and I was like, that's pretty funny. Where it was like they were buying a very expensive like piece of jewelry or something, and it was like $39,000.25, and like Nicole turns to Paris and goes, "Do you have a quarter?" And I think that's so funny.
That rules.
All right. Freaking hot dog! Oh, that's you. Okay. Whew.
That's me.
Get it, Ben. Get it. My turn.
Get it,
Oh,
Abby.
well, sorry, I hit a can. Can of Frank's.
Abby's always hitting cans.
Yeah, look. Oh, shit. That's
Oh,
okay.
Frick.
Oh, look at my cookbook. My new cookbook. How's the DLC? Hey, Rocky. Let's get a shout out to Rocky No Hand.
Hi,
I think it's pretty
Rocky.
fun. Sorry, I'm picking up a book that just arrived for me. Oh, it's very hard.
It's the thing with the beamers again.
I will say, I'm not that into this new character. I don't really understand the appeal. I'm sure that, like, once you got her going, it's good, but I feel like after playing the entirety of the main game, it's like, I can't learn a new moveset. It's too weird.
Totally.
Oh, beans. No more dying. Please.
Yeah, okay. I decided we should win this now. We both got hit right when I said that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I do like her little aesthetic, though. She's very cute. What other celebrity sex tapes are there? I do kind of remember the China doll one. You remember China from wrestling? She was my favorite
I didn't
wrestler.
know she had one.
Yes, it was, I think, during sort of the downturn of her career, which is pretty sad. But I'm pretty sure she had one.
Obviously Tommy Lee Jones and Pamela Anderson.
Oh. I don't think I knew about that. I know they have a show now on Hulu. Tila Tequila. Oh, don't bring up Tila Tequila. She's
Oh my god.
a Nazi. She's really...
Yes.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell, famously, where he
Really?
goes down on a lady and then says, I could do that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Really? Is this real, Ben? You have to tell me it's not real. And also, if it's not real, why would you make that up?
Yeah, thank you.
What? I can't believe this. I mean, good for him.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fun. Oh, shit. Man, that's
Dustin
good.
Diamond had one.
Man, there's so many. I'm freaking out of the loop.
You know, my
Hulk
first
Hogan?
writing gig was for skin.com.
Oh, so you're like in the know. You have to make those listicles. Best celebrity sex tapes to jerk off to as a high schooler.
Right, yeah, Hulk Hogan, the sex tape that would go on to destroy the internet.
That one I have seen part of. I do just remember at one point he's just like, oh, I'm fucking, or I ate too much or something. I don't know. There's like some weird, like, I'm bloated kind of reference.
Yes.
Like, this is
But,
not
I mean,
sexy, my
Among
man.
Us.
Yeah, look, whatever. Okay, Ben. I hate. Fuck.
This match will get red hot.
Yeah.
No, I did not say Tommy Lee Jones.
Which one's Tommy Lee
God,
Jones? He's
He's the old cowboy man.
hell yeah. I
he's-
wish that'd be fun. Didn't what's his face
what-
get throat
what's the-
cancer because he claimed to like go down on women too much?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what caused it. Which
Like,
honestly,
oh.
don't just if that's the case, don't say that. We don't need more
I don't
excuses
know,
from
it
dudes.
made it sound pretty cool.
Yeah, but that part of it, I was like, all right, fist pad, my man, give me some.
If you could fabricate a celebrity sex tape between any two celebrities, who
Ooh,
would it be?
I love this question, Ben. Oh, it's perverse. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton. Just keep it in the marriage. What about you? Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I'm gonna say Emerald Lagasse
Ooh.
and Shania Twain.
Oh my god, what a combo. Okay, on a sincere level though, Shania Twain and like the chicks. All right, that'd be a fun one.
That would be fun. That would be
Man,
a
I
lot
feel like a woman.
of fun. Hey. Yeah, see, it's less to me about like which two celebrities would you like to see nude, and it's more
Sure.
of like who would have good chemistry.
Yeah, I want to see the dynamics at play.
Yes.
That's
I
what I'm
wanna see them
saying.
have, like,
Hillary and
dinner
Hillary and Bill.
beforehand.
Yeah. I want to hear the chat afterwards. Is it their tender pillow talk, or is it talking about how bloated you are? You know?
Ate too many ribs.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Murder, death, die. Thank you. Okay. 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 Okay.
I hate being
I got
up
you.
there.
I got you.
Thank
I got you.
you.
Oh god, get me, get me. Thank you. Okay, okay. Oh, the freaking hot dog. I hate the hot dog so much. I'm just gonna say tiny. Dang it. Didn't do it. Okay, okay, okay.
I'm finding being at the very top to the very bottom.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one.
Pretty
Fuck
good.
me. Okay, I need to do better. Oh, fuck beans. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh, Root Tootin' is a fun cowboy
Ooh,
thing.
that is a good one. I don't know if that's a real thing anyone actually says, but it's good. Okay. Okay, bye, Tater.
Don't hit
He's
me.
walking away.
Hi, Tater.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Thank you, Ben.
that's not fair.
Fuck. Ooh. But she also died, didn't she? I guess not. Didn't it seem like she was exploding? Oh, my knee.
It seemed like she was exploding. Oh boy.
Tater. Tater was
Have we
so
beaten
cool.
any of the plain ones on our first go?
I don't think so. I mean, that's a big ask. Have we defeated any of them on our first go?
Or I mean, like, I feel like we usually like leave these and then come back.
Oh, sure. And I'm kind of there at this point with this one.
To be honest.
After that, after we die here, we'll head out. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, I get it. Snake oil. There's snakes made of oil. That took me a minute, but I see it now.
You even said it earlier.
Well, it's because,
Like,
yeah,
snake
well, because she
oil.
was shooting snake oil. And I know that that's a cowboy thing. So I was like, I get this reference. Snake oil. And then I saw the snakes. And it all came together. Fuck.
It all clicked.
Alrighty. My knees hurt. Oof. Okay. Good. Parry. Okay, I'm just gonna work on avoiding these sausages. And not care if I hit her at all. Dang it. I didn't do a good job on the sausage
Oh, I
avoiding.
can't parry while I'm a little guy.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cute though. Little guy. Okay, exit to map.
Yeah.
Old-timey version of CBD oil, you know? Although some CBD oil is essentially just weed. I remember one time when I was at G4. I was working from home, and I was just like sore, not feeling good. Do you want to try the Perry one?
Yeah, let's do it.
And so I was like, oh, I'll take some CBD, but I had just gotten it, and I didn't really know how it worked. So, and I was like, I smoke weed, so I bet my tolerance was high enough. So I did like 2 dropperfuls in like a cup of water. And then like 2 hours later, I was like, I'm high out of my mind. And I had to like answer emails and like do deadlines. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. I fucking hate being what's her face. How do you parry?
Is Chalice? She has the dash, right?
Is it a dash parry?
Yes. Don't worry, I saved you. You're back.
Thank you.
Like I didn't have a head.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this friggin' dash parry. It's weird. Ah. All right, let me change. I'll be this guy. Okay, great. I'm ready. Retry.
Yeah, I remember I had like never really taken edibles before. And it was a Friday at a really old job I had. And it was a miserable job. We all hated it, but we were pretty good pals. So we were like, okay, let's go walk to a dispensary and get some stuff and like eat it at lunch or whatever, and then just have a chill rest of the Friday.
Sure.
And
Okay,
I like it was one of those like old like Kiva chocolate bars or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I had one little cube, and I was like, 30 minutes later, I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I have another cube.
That's the classic
Had the
mistake.
other cube. It was an hour in. I was like, really not feeling it.
No, Ben, no.
Cube.
It's when you cut your losses.
As soon as I eat the third cube, the first cube hits, and then it was just all like I was just getting progressively higher and higher, and I was like, I'm gonna be high for the rest of my life. I think.
Yeah. I can't do edibles. I find them scary. Because I feel like I know so many people who are like, I got so stoned that I couldn't function for like a day and a half, And I can't do that. I got too much shit to do. Take that risk.
Did you ever read that article about the woman, I think it was a Vice article, where she drank an entire bottle of weed lube?
No. Why does Vice exist? Sometimes they break like the craziest stories, and other times they do shit like that. It's like, are you Jackass or are you the freaking news?
Well, they're two different. I mean, there's like Vice.
I know, there's like Vice
like
and
the BuzzFeed thing.
Yes.
And this was,
which is still
was
crazy.
Like 10 years ago.
I have not parried a single fucking thing. Parry.
Head. How much? Oh, they do a little wiggle when they're gonna jump down. Okay.
Oh, I don't pay attention to that. I flow state, Just parry when they come. Oh, come on. Oh, that's cheap. Oh.
Abby.
Good day for us. Well done.
I feel like, I don't know. I guess the appeal of edibles is like you don't have to smoke. So you don't have to like hurt your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're easier to like carry around if you want
Yeah,
to like
that's
go to
true.
a movie and But yeah, it's all about finding
Oh shit.
a brand or making your own, like finding a reliable brand and making your own. I never tried making my own.
Me either. I know people who have though, and usually it's so hard to get the shit right. And if you fuck it up, you just ruin a bunch of weed, Oh my god.
Oh, it's me.
Tater, you wanna come up, buddy? Sorry, Tater Tot needed attention.
Oh, you know what? I should get the heart charm here, right? Yeah.
Kissies for my boy. That's what I've done. Oops. Okay.
Good day for us.
Although I don't think that
let's use our
any of the
charms.
charms work.
No.
So maybe I'll try the other charm, see what it does. Since none of them work. Oh, fuck me. Tater. Please, Tater. Why are you like this, little man? I'm playing a game.
Okay.
Oh, beans. This level is so hard.
It sucks when you just have to wait for the right ones to
I
come down.
know. Hey, buddy. Oh God. I like when I almost get up to the top. I don't think you can actually stand up there, but it is fun. Tater Tot, I'm sorry that you can't find a comfortable spot on my lap. Oh gosh. We're getting close. We almost got there one time. We were like one dude away. Okay.
It's really hard. This I feel like is especially hard with 2 players because there's that sudden pause when you hit a parry,
Oh
which
yeah.
really messed up the other person's timing.
Oh. Fuck.
Like right there, I can tell that's what happened.
Yeah, I'll blame you. That works for me. Oh. Oh gosh. Yes, thank you.
Oh, did you see that?
No? What happened?
I got up and I parried one of them while they were up there.
Oh,
And I
really?
just fell down. Yeah.
That's cool.
So if you can just like kind of bounce along
I
the
know,
top,
that's what I want to get up.
yeah.
Parry,
okay, well,
parry.
If you die, I'll try and parry you at the top of your
Okay.
ghost units.
Oh god.
Sorry, when you die.
Rude, but fair. Okay, Ben, it's time. I died too high. I wish.
You do?
No, that sounds terrible. Forget that that's like a real thing and it's usually very tragic. Hello, Jimmy Monkey. Wow, CBD. Oh, good job, Ben. I didn't know they had like TBD seltzers. That's neat.
Oh yeah, that's actually one of the best edible experiences I had. It was a little CBD soda. It was like a squirt, but with CBD and THC.
Right.
CBD THC.
What? Okay. It's both, so it's just like weed?
Yes.
Okay, great. There's
We
another
go
ladder?
to
King's Leap. Fave Duo. Thanks, Soylent. Bon Soylent.
Oh
yeah,
look,
what does it
has a
say?
two above it.
It's got arrows. Oh, we're fighting knights this time. Before it was pawns. Prithee, proceed to the next battle. Alas, mind thee well. Weapons and charms have nary an effect. Okay. We have to remember to like change our charms again next time. I do want to actually. Oh shit. Okay, so we just need to parry this dude. Beans.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is hard. How the fuck? Oh god. God. Jesus. Get him. Oh my god. This is so hard. Oh shit.
Just gotta learn his moves.
Yeah. Keep your peepers peeled. Okay, so you like have to kind of get close to him, I think.
Yeah.
I'm close, my friend. What the heck? Do something. Fuck. It's so hard.
Okay, no, we
People are
got
saying this is a fun fight. You're wild.
I like this.
I just
Okay,
can't
go
figure it
straight
out. Okay, I
across.
figured out how to get on top of him. Or over him, I guess. Shit.
Okay.
Okay, so he's
When he
got the,
opens his
like,
mouth, he
arc.
does a big arc. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Covers
going to
that.
heaven, but you got the rest of this, Ben. It's cookbook time. Let's see what else is in here. Anything good, I wonder? I wish they gave me one of the ocean books, you know what I mean? Catfish blues. Oh, okay, so there's like a seafood section, sandwiches, dishes for meat lovers. Hell yeah. Chicken pot pies that fit in your pocket. Oh my god, I love chicken pot pie.
I do too.
Ooh, I love a good meat pie.
Right, okay, so that's his dash.
It's so hard.
So when he just kind of drops like that, you can get one.
Feels a little thrusty.
Then there's
Okay.
that one. Then he gets the recovery.
Okay, pay attention to the timing. I like his teeth.
Could have got that one. Oh no, jump!
Shit. Fuck. Oh, I'm going to heaven, but that's fine. Chicken pot pie is so good. You use the dash charm to get behind it. So the charms don't work on this level. Charms don't work. Funches is playing too. Oh, fun. Oh, I need to see. Oh,
Damn
no.
That one's so tricky to get the. He does that uppercut so fast.
Okay, okay, okay.
You're up.
Oh. Fuck. Tater tot. Oh. Oh,
you
he's
can't
just
go in
licking the inside of my elbow. I don't know what to make of this, Tater, but it's kind of relaxing. Oh, God. Hey, it's rough little tongue. It's a very sensitive
Oh, okay.
spot on my arm, but... Okay, you're being cute. Oh, he's gonna bite me soon. Tater. Good work, Ben. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'll get close so he can charge. Wah!
Whoa.
Weird. Oh, shit. Thanks, Ben. Good work. Oh,
What?
beans.
I
All
parried
right.
and then I got hit.
Yeah, I don't know. AW. AW for me and an L for you. Oh, a win for me and an L for you.
That's not clever.
I know. I don't understand. It doesn't have anything to do with him being a knight either. Peter. Oh, are you having fun? Sorry, I'm distracted by my cat who's just really going all in, licking my hands. Oh, Jesus, it's so hard. Okay, I love the music. Oh, well. Damn, Ben, way to go.
Thanks, Abby.
You're welcome. Ooh, dang. Good laugh.
Here's a
Thanks. I feel good.
Do you think you'll have an easier time if there's just one of us? Because I can die. I can parry until I'm dead.
No, I think actually it's fine with two because.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize he was doing that. I was thinking. Okay, you go bait him out first.
Hey, you want a warm cup of mug? Shit. Oh, beans.
Oh,
Don't worry about me. I've got recipes to read. Okay, this is not sponsored, but if people want to send me their cookbooks, I won't say no. Beet
We have
butter and tahini on ice cream. Oh, interesting. They have ice cream. Ooh, magic shell and potato sticks on ice cream. That looks good. It's like just a whole ice cream section. Okay, give me the meat section. That's what I want. Give me that meat. Give me that meat. Mom's famous burnt tomatoes. Interesting. How to steak. Hogshead cheese tacos. Okay. Okay. Oh, no.
Okay, I figured it out.
Okay. Tater, are you comfy? I wasn't paying attention at all, so let me know what you're rocking here. Oh, shit.
Ah!
If you made a cookbook, what recipes would you have on it, Ben, you think?
It'd be very breakfast centric. I've been doing a
Yeah.
thing for the last year where I cook a different, not always different, but I try to cook as many different breakfasts on a Sunday morning as I can. Okay, my theory was wrong, by the way.
That you could, like, get close to him?
That you could just stand still in front of him and he would do his attacks and wouldn't run into you,
Oh.
but incorrect. So yeah, I've been doing,
I tried, Ben.
at this point I've probably made like 25 to 30 different breakfast dishes over the last year, and a lot of repeats. I'm gonna do breakfast crunch wraps.
Ooh, yum.
Sunday.
But just add eggs to it? Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like an egg and soy riso on the bottom, or like, and then do a hash brown and cheese on the other side of the tostada. Maybe some like
Damn.
spinach in there too. Just get
Sounds
a little bit
great.
of green.
Good work, Ben.
I like it. I love breakfast food. It's always been my favorite.
Me
It's what I
too.
started
It's so
cooking when I
good.
was trying to learn how to cook. It was just like, well, I'll start with a bunch of different kinds of eggs because if you fuck up, you can always just make a scramble.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
fun.
love eggs. Well, I
Yeah.
don't know if I would say that. I feel like you get so far in an egg, it's not being scrambled again, you know?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Like if
Wait,
you
what?
put it if you fuck up an egg and like you're trying to make like an over easy egg and you fuck it up, just like you just fucked up an over easy egg. You know, it's not going to turn into a scramble.
You can scramble it up. You
Not
just
if
mix it
the
up.
white's all hard.
Wait, then how have you fucked it up if you have hard
I feel
whites?
like I fucked it up if like the yolk cracks. That's a fucked up over easy for me because then it gets
I mean,
the yolk gets all hard, you know.
I think that's scrambled eggs, just not scrambled very
That
well.
is no way. That's ugh. If your scrambled eggs are like that, they're wrong.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry to
they're
say,
good.
Ben.
I didn't say they're good scrambled eggs, but it's like almost the same thing.
I like the person that told us that we have to go overhead.
Oh!
Okay, okay. It's really hard. It might seem easy because we've made everything else look so easy, but this guy's fucking hard.
I'm too early every time.
Tater.
My reaction speeds are too good.
I know. I haven't figured out his timing yet, really. Fuck me. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Okay, you're back. You're back.
What I was talking about with the delayed timing. So
You know what,
somebody else
Ben?
can carry.
I'm gonna let you get him, and I'll just be there to revive you when it goes wrong. Do you think that would work?
It might.
Just a safety measure?
Yeah.
I don't know. Retry. Huevos rancheros. That sounds good.
I made a Spanish omelet for the first time a couple weekends ago, and honestly, not worth the effort.
What is it?
You
I know about
caramelize
a French
the
omelet.
onions.
Okay, already gross.
Okay.
I like a good crispy onion. I don't want to caramelize. Good work, Ben. Okay, I can't get you. I'm sorry.
I was just like stunned in real life. And then you thinly slice a bunch of potatoes, and then you cook those with the onions for a little while, and then you pour in some egg, and then bake that. Spanish tortilla, excuse me, not a Spanish omelet. Spanish tortilla.
Huh.
But it's basically an omelet.
Okay.
But it was so much work for what ended up being
An omelet.
kind of an omelet. Like, it wasn't bad.
Fuck me.
But like, I'm just gonna make omelets in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Omelets are easy. Why make a fancy thing?
Yeah. I would
Someone...
probably try it at a restaurant that like is good at doing them, and maybe I would like it a lot more. Yeah.
I want to try a French omelet, because that's like, you got to be fancy about how you're making the egg, you know?
Yeah, I still haven't tried that yet. I got good pans. I got really good pans as a little splurge. And I've always wanted to try a French omelet in them, but I've been too scared.
I bet it'd be good. You should go for it. Again, it'll just turn into a scramble if not.
That's true.
Cutting board salad, the Italian American. Okay, I'm in the sandwich section. The bologna sandwich. This is what I wanted. The bologna sandwich at Turkey and the Wolf took a lot of people to become awesome. Okay. Anyway, bologna sandwich. That sounds awesome. Awesome! Meatloaf the sandwich, not the musician. Wow. I'm excited about this book. Ooh, a waffle maker. Okay, how many times are we going to try this before we try something else, you think?
I'm pretty determined. But
okay.
We can move on.
No, I'm down. If you're feeling it, great. I really feel like I have not figured out any kind of flow with this dude. God. Good little crack on the head. Dang it. I thought it was still immune. Well.
Crest. Jesus Christ.
Good way to not put the Lord's name in vain. Have I ever heard about Feetloaf? Is this a real thing? Or are you going to say, like, Feetloaf these nuts or something?
I think it's meatloaf shaped like a foot.
Okay, I'm into it. Maybe it's meat made out of, like, feet. What's
That's
this?
a hot dog.
Damn, that's so true. That's what makes it so good. Look, all parts of the animal. Okay, I'm not being wasteful. Country gravy? Ooh, yum, dude. Fuck yes.
Well, he's got some range on that.
I thought you were talking about the cookbook for a second. I'm like, yeah, he's a good cook, Ben. Okay.
Do you have a favorite chef?
That's a good question. Do I have a favorite chef? I will say, reading Salt, Heat, Acid, Fat, I don't necessarily, like, know a ton about the chef, and I found I wasn't really driving with this show so much, and that's very much her on the show. But I really appreciated a book that has, like, the why of, like, why you make choices in certain recipes, and it's really well written, where it's just, like, interesting to read. So that's sort of my answer. But I feel like watching a chef, I'm sure I have some chefs that I like. Oh, I love watching them. You know? What about you?
Well, I gotta say, Emerald's sex tape was incredible, so he's definitely up there.
Did he really have a sex tape? I forget. Okay. I was like, we talked about so many people. He could have.
I like Hubert Keller.
Who?
He's a French chef, Hubert
Oh.
Keller.
What kind of stuff does he
Um,
make?
French American. He
Okay.
had a restaurant in San Francisco for a really long time.
I forget that you watch a million
uh,
cooking shows. Oh,
Yes.
fuck. I always forget. Oh, thanks, Ben.
In that vein, I really like Kristen Kish from Top Chef, and she's on the new Iron Chef, which is terrible, but I like her a lot.
I remember watching, I think, Top Chef ages ago with my family. And was it Carla who, like, kind of broke out and was like, oh,
Yes.
she seems cool. She always
Yes.
seemed really cool.
She does, and she was in another show, another Netflix weird cooking show that I liked called like Fantasy Food, and it was like kind of a Willy Wonka thing where they just had this big room and everything was like made out of food, and the people had to like cook weird things out of the stuff that they could like get from around the place. And she was one of the judges.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Gotta watch more cooking
cool.
shows. Do you think watching cooking shows helps makes you a better cook?
To a point, yeah. Like, just the way hearing people talk about their cooking process. A lot of the times it's like chefs talking about very chefy things, and you're like, I don't even know what they're talking about. But then sometimes in the like critique of them, a judge will be like, well, you know, you could see that they weren't watching their seasoning when they did this, and they weren't like the
Interesting.
number one thing I learned from cooking shows, because they said it all the time, is just always be tasting. Like,
Yes.
anytime you're at a different step of the process,
Yes,
give it a
the
little taste,
entire
adjust.
time. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
taste like the water you're boiling it in, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I learned like always taste it and just like put a fuck ton of salt and everything, or like put salt on it like every step of the way, essentially.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ben, please get this.
Top Chef is really funny because it started out as a show, as a very much like of the era reality show, where it was like, okay, this week's challenge is everyone gets a different aisle of the supermarket and you can only cook from that aisle, or like make a fun meal out of stuff you find in a vending machine. And now it's like, we've teamed up with Jurassic World and we have Chris Pratt here.
so
and he's
weird.
gonna talk about his movie, and like, or you're cooking for the astronauts on the International Space Station.
That's a cool one. That's
And
kind
it's
of
cool,
like,
but it's like so like self-serious at a
for
point.
sure. That does remind me of there was like I was like way into Project Runway the early days of the show, like first 5
Right.
seasons probably. And there was one season where they had to redesign the male uniform, and they would often do stuff for like quote unquote normal people, and I thought it was awesome. I thought that was one of the best challenges. The male uniform. Hello, Mencor.
I know I'm missing out on a hit every time he does that, but I'm so scared.
Nice, the ear pigeon. Enjoy. Yes, Ben! Way to go! Good work.
Thank you.
Have fun on your skateboard, the ear pigeon.
Ooh.
I want to learn how to do a kickflip.
I was watching Patrick Gill stream a little
that's
bit
familiar.
of skate, and it was like I was watching it, and I was like, man, skateboarding seems so fun.
Is
Too
skate?
bad
Do
I
they
have
make a new
no
skate
balance.
game? Oh,
They are
sure.
currently making a new skate game.
Shall
I
we
have
go
no
buy
balance,
stuff?
and my body will be disintegrated if it touches anything. So I
Yeah.
will never do it.
I was really good on rollerblades, and I should have gotten into skating, because that's the much cooler thing to do. Oh, that's what I want. Oh, I don't have any more money.
Oh, you got raided. You're being
Oh!
raided.
Hungry! Hello, Hungry! Yes! Hello, everyone! We are playing Cuphead with Ben Pack. Ben, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ben Pack. I used to be on stuff, and now I'm on the computer.
Yeah. Is this like newsstand?
Was that a good introduction?
I think it's really good, and I have no
Good.
more questions.
I always get really nervous when I have to introduce myself, because usually it's harder virtually, because in person it's just so easy to talk about being tall because everyone wants to like ask about
Oh,
being
sure.
tall. But when I don't have that, I'm worthless.
That's not true. Sort of how it is with my hair sometimes, I feel
we
like.
can go all the way to the right.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll follow your
sure.
lead. There's also a bakery there. I don't remember that fight particularly. There's another freaking ladder.
Oh, there's another
Ben, do you want
ladder.
to try? Because I don't think we can go
This,
across. How did we unlock the bridge over here?
I don't know, but I
think
think
we've.
we can
Oh,
do
have we
this.
not done this? Snow
Oh, it's the
cult shuffle.
wizard. We did it once, and then we were like, it's too hard.
Oh,
Right.
that's right.
I love this guy's animation, though.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Oh, I forgot about his little clan men.
Oh, yeah. It is unfortunate. Why do they have to make ghosts not cool? Like, why did the clan men choose to do the same outfit that people do for a Halloween ghost, you know? Oh, are these
Yeah,
tarot
I mean-
cards? That's fun. Ben, do you want me to read your tarot sometime?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I like tarot a lot more than horoscope.
Oh, sure. I mean, me too. Oh, God. I also don't understand horoscopes, you know? So I think that's part of it, too. Whole thing with space. I do like space. Oh, God.
Oh.
Jesus
okay.
Christ. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ben.
okay.
No, I can't. Oh, Ben. Sorry, I
What
tried to get you.
the heck? I'm gonna change gun. Change
Yeah,
gun.
I'm kind of okay with it. Well, let's do this one. No, let's do this guy. And then I'll have this as my secondary. Yeah. All right, cool.
A brawl is surely
Netflix show is great. Is there a Netflix show about... What's the Netflix
Tarot?
show about? About tarot, or maybe it's about astrology. I really also want to learn how to read palms. Not because I think that's real, but because I think it's a fun party trick, you know? Like,
Yeah,
and you don't
it's
need to have a
very
deck.
intimate,
It's a fun excuse to, like, it's like an easy way to flirt. It's like, let me see your hand. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, shit. And I need more excuses to flirt in my life. Okay, great. Oh, God. Oh, no. I really choked early. I don't know how I lost so much health.
Has there ever? Can you think of? I'm sure you probably think of. I'm not gonna preface this question. Can you think of a time in your life where you like look back on it and you're like, oh my god, that person was really flirting with me and I fucked it up?
No, I think I was pretty aware of it. I think more what I think back to are the times when I had, like, crushes on women and then, like, was like, but that's... I just think they're cool and I want to hang out with them. It's like, no, that's a crush. You know what I mean? Because, like, as a woman, there's, like, the whole thing about, like, having a girl crush, but, like, that's just a
You're like,
crush.
wow, I would like to spend so much time with this
Yes,
person.
exactly.
Like,
And I want them to like me and hold my hand. Anyway, what good friends we are, you know? Like, that was more the stuff that,
It's
looking
like
back, I was like...
archaeologists are like, oh, look at these roommates having fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm switching again. I don't like this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this guy. But I feel like I'm usually pretty aware when people are flirting with me. I'd like to think so, at least. Why, Ben, are you flirting with me?
Well, I mean, we did do our compatibility earlier.
That's true. We are compatible, apparently. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Whew. Do you have a lot of
I was
those,
just
like,
thinking-
flirting, looking back on things?
Not a lot, but I thought of one the other day.
Mm.
That happened a really long time ago, but I used to work at a summer camp.
Oh,
And-
I hope it wasn't the kids.
No. It wasn't. It was one of their moms.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Ben, you should have gone for it.
I know. I was friendly with her.
Oh, God.
She was cool. She was like a young, cool, single mom.
Ben.
Like, she made it very clear that, you know, the husband wasn't around. And then we were just talking, and she was talking about, she was like, wow, you're really tall. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, you must have a really big bed, huh? And I was like,
Oh,
I
my
was just
God.
no, actually, I sleep on a twin. It's really uncomfortable.
Ben, that's the least sexy thing you could have said in the whole wide world. I love it so much, Ben. Ben, that fucking rules. Anyway, it's really uncomfortable. No room for anyone else, so don't even ask.
Yeah, and it's at my parents' house.
Yeah. The walls are really thin. Oh, that's good, Ben. That's so funny.
Like, in my memory, it's probably not right, but in my memory, that's the last time I ever saw her.
Oh, that's so funny.
This guy's tough.
I agree. Oh, I like when he skates in. Pa-pa-pa-pa. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I have to put my charm back.
Oh, sure, we can't after this. I still want to do that mystery charm. I don't know what it does. Kind of want to look it up, but I feel like I need to finish one with the charm to see what happens with it, you know?
I feel like we need to finish one.
Yeah, that too. We'll see. Okay.
We've had some wins today.
Yeah, you did a good job with the donkey while I read my little cookbook. Fuck. Then we got the sausage lady, the cow,
Yes.
cowpoke. That's another good one, cowpoke. I love the term cowpoke.
Is it poke or polk? I never.
Poke, P-O-K-E, cowpoke.
P-O-K-E, okay. I used to say cow polk. Oh, I
That's
was
just
scared I
wrong.
was gonna get hit, but I got it.
Oh, no, you're okay. I know he's snow, but he looks like frosting to me, and I just want to. He just looks so yummy.
He does.
Jeez. Don't worry about me. Oh no.
I'm worried.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Or okay, you know what has happened quite a bit
Oh fuck.
with men, especially when I was younger, with young men. I feel like they would be like, "Hey, you want to see a movie or something?" Or they would like ask me to hang out. Not even in that way, just in like. They'd ask to hang out, and I'd be like, cool, yeah, I'll hang out, new friend. And then it was like, oh, this is a date when I showed up. But like, at least young dudes, they are not fucking forward at all. So it was just like, what the fuck? I don't want to be on a date with you. So I've been tricked into dates a lot. So it's not exactly the same thing, but I feel like it's in a similar energy.
There definitely is the kind of tactic early on when you're less confident of like, well, I'll ask them to go do something and maybe it will turn into a date while we're there.
I will say, like, if some of those people asked me out on a date, I probably would have been like, sure. But like being tricked into it just made me uncomfortable. Actually, I don't know if I would have said sure to most of them, looking back, actually. So I take that back, but still.
Dead.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Don't die, don't die, don't die. Cowpoke. I really want to make this Grand Slam McMuffin. Why did they make it have to make 4? I don't want to make 4 McMuffins.
Just divide it by 2.
I know, that's what everyone says, but it's not realistic then. Oh, I want to do this broken relic. I want to know what it does. Do I have... Oh, the giant ghost. I can't figure out the giant ghost. I'm going to try it for this guy, but I've never been able to make it work. Okay, retry.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I don't like that they can go diagonal. How did that hit me? In this economy? I'm just
Oh,
saying
shit.
what somebody said in chat at this point.
I feel like saying anything and then being like, in this economy, always fun.
Yeah. My, the thing that I do that definitely annoys people is pretty much almost any time somebody asks, like, how do I do X? I just say very carefully.
Yeah, that is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
It's a very dad thing to say, which I guess I respect. Oh, beans.
Oh, bones.
Good day for a well
Ben does have a Twitch. Glenn
I
Tennis.
do. It's Glenn Tennis. I almost never stream.
Yeah, you should follow him. But
you should
subscribe to
follow
me.
me.
He, he, he.
And subscribe
I
to
am
Abby.
fucking
You shouldn't even
choking.
subscribe to me, so
Yeah, it's true.
subscribe to Abby.
I subscribe to very few people, truthfully. Actually, I think I've been gifted a number of subs. Because sometimes I'll have, like, emotes, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I subscribe to this person.
I think this might be a call for the seeker shot.
Seeker shot?
The homing one.
Oh, yeah. I have that one. I'm going to do that. See if that helps. Just going to avoid everything. Yeah, I'm already feeling better. I love this one. Makes everything take longer, but it's just so satisfying to just have to worry about avoiding. This one's also hard because I have to, like, jump over shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, anyone where you have to do a lot of like platforming.
Yeah. The ice cubes get all tiny. Oh god. Oh fuck, thought I was facing the other way.
The guilty gear ass move. Okay, let's.
This map will get red
Never mind.
hot. Here goes.
Oh god. I also love being gifted subs. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Ben, if you could talk to ghosts, would you?
Oh, for sure. I think they'd be annoying though. They'd just be like
Yeah.
complaining about being dead.
You'd always have to like freaking deliver like messages to the living, you know? It just seems like too much work.
Like, you think boomers are annoying with talking about the good old days? Like, imagine that somebody from the 1700s.
That's so true. Do you think ghosts are real, Ben? Be honest.
In the traditional sense of like a dead person who has a spirit that haunts the earth, I don't think that's real. But I do think that there are things that science has not accounted for.
Interesting.
That, whether it be just like weird energy or something, like I think it's foolish to think we know everything that's on this planet. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And begin.
But I don't think ghosts are real. Sorry. I want to believe in ghosts. It's like, I don't think ghosts are real, but then also, like, I think I talked about this on a stream before, maybe, but my friend Jamie did a podcast about, like, the spiritualism camp. And I guess something that, like, people in spiritualism do is, like, before bed, they plant both feet on the floor, and they say, like, spirits, like, spirit guides. It's something along the lines of, like, spirit guides, I want you to, like, you know, protect me and just give me a sign and show me that you're there, you know, in a good way if you're a good spirit. Only good energies or whatever. And then I did that one time, and granted I was stoned, not the best time to do it, and it freaked me out so much I never did it again.
Did you ever like do Bloody Mary as a kid?
Yes. And like I remember also
scared
hearing
of that.
stories of like, oh, we had a friend who did Bloody Mary, and then her eyes changed different colors for a week, like all this like stupid shit, you know?
So I feel like now is a good time. I remember teasing this a couple streams ago, but
Ooh.
I was embedded with a ghost hunting team for a while.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was called SPIRIT, which was an acronym for like Sonoma Paranormal Investigation something team.
Mm-hmm.
I was really good friends with my really good friend's mom was the head of it, and she was a local ghost expert.
That's fun, being a
she's
local
written
ghost expert. She has books?
Yes.
That's so fun. How do you become a
and
ghost expert?
You go to a lot of ghost hunts, and you go to like conventions and meet other ghost hunters. So I went on a few ghost hunts with them to write about in my college newspaper.
I love that.
It was such an eclectic like group of people. Like it seemed like straight out of a sitcom. There was
That
like
sounds so fun.
There was like an old kind of witchy lady. There was just what I would call like an American ass dad who had like a red, white, and blue folding chair that he just carried around and would sit in and do
Of
little
course.
readings on. They all had like several $1,000s worth of gear. Spectrometers, EMF readers.
Wow. Oh shit. Okay.
All sorts of cool shit.
Fuck.
Oh, hell.
Thank you, Ben. Hero.
We went to an abandoned insane asylum.
Ooh.
We went to a graveyard at midnight.
Okay, well, it seems somewhat mild, but
Where else did we go? A lot of abandoned buildings.
Wild King Doc says this is where we discovered Ben knows Kesha. Is that a reference to
Kesha a
something?
Ghost hunter?
I don't know. I figure I was like, do you know Kesha?
I would love to know Kesha.
I know.
Kesha, if you're watching,
Yeah, we're big fans.
follow me on Twitter. I'll accept you in the follower requests.
I forget that you're private, so I just love the idea of being like, I have to accept Kesha. She couldn't just do it. It's gotta be approved.
The only sad thing, like, people follow request me a lot, and I generally accept everyone if they have a profile picture and a bio. That's like good enough for
Oh,
me.
that's smart.
but I know there's got to be like people who I would love to. Maybe this is like egotistical or whatever.
No, I think
but,
this is normal.
I think there are people who would like to follow me, who I would like to have following me, and don't do it because I'm private.
Probably.
But it's a price I'm willing to pay for having
Yes.
my Twitter be sane.
And also at the end of the day, like, I have people of quote-unquote status who follow me, and it doesn't matter. They don't know who I am. It doesn't actually mean anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fun thing. It's a silly thing to say at, like, parties, but it doesn't actually make any kind of difference. Apparently she has a new ghost hunting show. What?
Is it called Ah!
That's good, Ben. That is really
Thank
good.
you.
Oh, God, no, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you!
I hate
Fuck
this guy.
me. Oh, this is so hard. Stop it. Ooh. If you were a ghost, what kind of ghost would you be? I'd want to be a poltergeist. Just want to be like embodied in a chair, you know? Just making it shake around.
Is
Poltergeist, like, it inhabits, like, furniture and, like, items versus,
ooh, like a doll?
Yeah, potentially.
That sounds fun. I would
Yeah.
love to be a haunted doll.
I do remember there's, like, a visual thing in Poltergeist that was so scary for me as a kid. Which is where you, like, it was, like, a woman's in the kitchen, she, like, grabs something from the cabinet, like, walks out, and then, like, in the same shot goes back to the kitchen, and, like, all of her furniture is, like, rearranged. And I remember as a kid, I was like, this is so scary. I found that very spooky.
You got scared by gaslighting.
Well, it was, like, a well-done shot. Okay?
I just think that's funny because that's, like, when I first learned what gaslighting was. That was, like, the example
Really?
it described to me. It was, like, imagine, like, slowly moving somebody's, like, furniture around every day a little bit, like, over time.
I feel like that's not how I would describe gaslighting if I had to describe it to someone. It is sort of the case, but I feel like it's...
I would not use that as my go-to example, but
Sure.
if somebody said that, I'm like, that kind of sounds like gaslighting.
I guess I get... I mean, I get the vibe they're going for. Rearrange is putting it lightly. Look, sad, tired clown. It's hard to describe a scene of a movie.
I could do it. Name any movie, and I'll describe this any scene perfectly.
Black Swan. Pick a scene.
Oh, she dances around, and then she looks behind her, and it's the Black Swan is there.
Fuck,
and
you
she's like,
nailed it.
"Oh my God, it's
Okay.
gonna eat me!" And then the Black Swan eats her, and it's the end.
Okay,
Or is it?
Tarzan.
Phil Collins is there, and he's swimming around. And
What?
fuck.
Get to go up, though. That's fun.
And they go, the circle of life.
You're kind of cutting out because of Discord, so I only get, like, every other note here. But it's really good. Oh, shit. That's Phil Collins? Sting. Sting? Who does it? Phil Collins.
That's Phil Collins from the Tarzan soundtrack.
Does Sting do another very famous soundtrack that, like, slaps for no reason? You know what I mean? Like, because the Tarzan soundtrack is like, why is the soundtrack so good? Doesn't
Right.
really make sense.
I believe you're right, but I can't think of what it is.
No, I'm trying to think. Yeah. Me either.
I do know that he started calling himself Sting because he wore a black and yellow sweatshirt when he would perform at the jazz club.
Really?
Yes.
That's nice. It's a good name.
It is. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know his real name. I'm sure I've heard it at some point, but, like, your real name is going to be so disappointing compared to Sting. There's no good. There's no, like, wow, he actually has a cool name before he tried to go by Sting.
Also, Circle of Life is Elton John.
No, wrong. It's
Okay.
in Tarzan when he's skating down the vines and he's talking to Jane.
Oh yeah,
about
that's a
how
Tarzan thing. Or not a
every
Tarzan,
life
that's
has
a
circle.
Lion King thing when the lions are about to fuck.
Don't think so. I think it's
Because
about.
part of the circle is the porking. The circle
Yeah,
is
and
the whole.
What do you think Jane and Tarzan are getting up to?
Yeah, that's true. No, Ben. Oh no.
It's You'll Be in My Heart, Phil Collins? No, You'll Be in My Heart was by Buckethead.
Anyway, I really love the idea that the circle of life is referring to a vagina. That's the circle. I think that's so funny. I know it's stupid and deeply
Is it
immature.
supposed to be a circle?
Some parts of it, I guess, kind of. Look, it works, okay? Just don't think too hard about it. Okay.
I was gonna say, I gotta go see a doctor.
Did you know that, like, pretty much
Oh,
any
could be the
surgery...
asshole.
Oh, that's true. That could be a circle of life.
Mhm.
Did you know that pretty much any surgery or anything is just, like, available on YouTube to watch? What? It went up high.
That, I believe, I've never considered that, but now that you said that, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I should go watch this heart surgery I had.
Yeah. I mean, I would never watch before if I had a surgery, but I
Oh,
think
God,
I would
no.
watch after.
I remember after I was fairly sensitive to any sort of like medical stuff on TV or whatever, but it's been almost a decade since I had it, so like at this point.
Oh, God. Oh, I was never bothered by surgery. Never bothered me.
Well, I wasn't either until I had like a super major one that could have killed me.
Oh, sure. I just mean like watching one, not like getting one. Obviously getting one. I'm not being like, if you're scared to get surgery, you wimp. No, I mean like watching it on TV. I was always that weird kid. My dad would like walk in the room and I'd be watching like all these like TLC surgery shows and he'd be like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, I need to call a doctor.
Yeah. Why is my kid like this? Shit. Oh, that rolling guy gets me every freaking time. I used to work for a neurosurgeon and I sadly never asked to hang out in the OR. Do they just let people go in there? I guess it's people have to observe, right? Well, also, neurosurgery is kind of crazy because a lot of the time the patient has to be awake for it, which is like wild and like responsive. Ooh, corn dogs.
Hell.
Good work, Ben. I'm reading my book again, so... Oh,
Ow.
I'm in the hot dog zone. Yeah. Hot dog.
Hot burger.
Hot dog. Boom. Okay. I just need to focus on avoiding. I'm not paying attention to the game, and that's my issue. Okay. Fuck. Jeez. God, these little ghosts. They are kind of cute, though. Fuck. Okay.
They're cute, they're just full of hatred.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a bigoted celebrity fast enough who was, like, young and handsome. Because that's typically not how that goes. I was maybe gonna say Justin Bieber, but I don't know. Has Justin Bieber done a lot of work on himself? I feel bad. Might have, like, I feel like being a child celebrity must be so hard. Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, why? Everyone's just saying names of bad celebrities. I've opened a can of worms, Ben. Man, there's so much ice cream.
No!
Try again?
Sorry, I just instinctively hit it.
Here goes.
Oh, Ezra Miller's a wild one. I don't know. We're probably getting down a bad line of combo,
No,
but
yeah, there's
like, what happened?
every angle you approach the story from is bad.
oh my gosh, yes, agreed. Oh God. Oof. Who are good celebrities? I feel like Tom Hanks. I'd be shocked. I mean, obviously, there's no black and white, good or bad. Everybody's human.
I think Danny DeVito is classically
Oh,
a very
yeah.
standard guy.
He tweeted like "retire, bitch" to like somebody, right?
Yeah, he did Supreme
That
Court
was
my
fun.
ass, which I love that tweet
Yeah.
a lot.
I think I may have retweeted that one.
Yeah, I think he's always been a pretty cool guy. Classically, Keanu has always like every
Yes,
story
he
about
seems
him.
very decent.
Yeah.
Dolly, she might have
Sure.
some conservative views, but I think she's probably okay. I also think she's gay.
Could be. I wouldn't be surprised.
Look up Judy Ogle. Shouldn't out people, and she likely isn't. But she's so famous that I feel like... Oh, beans.
Elvira, yeah.
Elvira! I love Elvira. Man, I hope she's doing well. Nothing but good things for Elvira.
Steve Buscemi seems like a
Oh,
really
yeah!
good guy.
He seems decent. I have been listening to the podcast Dead Eyes, and somebody described...
Yes. Oh, it's
have you
so
listened
good.
to it? It's so good. I
listened to the
really
whole
like
thing,
it.
yeah.
But there was like somebody described like Tom Hanks and like other celebrities, like you can tell the good celebrities by the ones who don't feel like they should want to be actors, you know, like it seems confusing why they are an actor. It's like, yeah, that's so true. Fuck, Jesus.
Yeah, Dead Eyes is great. I listened to all of it over the course of like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, I've been listening to it, and it's also just been good for like this period of my life. It's very much about like, I don't know, just like career stuff.
Yeah,
in an
how
interesting
to like,
way, and like showbiz.
Like, with your career and how to deal
Yeah.
with failure.
Oh God, Jesus. I really like it
got
though.
me
It's
to
really good.
watch, I've always meant to, but it got me to watch Band Brothers.
I want to. After listening to this, I'm like, I think I'm gonna watch it. Is it good?
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean,
Oh, man.
it's definitely a
You know, World War II movie. Yeah,
show.
I should
but
watch.
it's good. You know, the best war movies are about like the people, right? Like, and not like the
Yeah,
war
of course.
itself.
All right, be careful now.
I'm
Thanks,
trying.
Gilbert.
Gilbert seemed like a good egg.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I don't know enough about him. I paid him $150 for some sound alerts, so let's hope he's not too bad.
I mean, he's a lot of his stuff is like very raunchy, very provocative.
Sure.
You know, he lost his Aflac job for like tweeting some weird shit about this like a tsunami that wiped out a bunch of people.
Really? Gilbert.
But you know.
Why? All right, let's see if I can get through this section. I hate this part.
I hate this part too. You have to like run to the other side, but then sometimes it doesn't.
The knives I do okay with. The ice cubes I
This is
kind
fun.
of
You
am
just gotta
okay.
get under where they explode.
Yeah.
And then this bullshit.
Don't save me. Oh, shock jock thing. I could see that.
A great plan of stuff.
Well, so really subsumed says some fun cameos of Band of Brothers too, but I feel like a lot of those weren't cameos at the time. They were just like young actors who then happened to get famous later.
You're like, oh
That's-
shit, it's this person.
Because they talk about that on the podcast, how Jimmy Fallon was on and he was famous then, and people were upset because they're like, why is this famous dude here with a bunch of nobodies? Like, it was distracting.
Oh, talk about funny comedian entertainment.
It's my
With no
favorite
problem.
comedian. Yeah, is he problematic? I thought he was just sort of mildly annoying, but I don't really keep up.
There's some stories, depends how much you believe them.
Oh, sure. Everybody's got stories. Okay.
The funniest thing about him that I have
Fuck
read that seems to be true is that he's a gamer, right?
Really?
He'll yes, he's had like esports people on his show, and he has
Wow,
had
wild.
like game debuts on his show or whatever, but he will make celebs play Mario Kart with him before the show.
Really? That's so funny. And so weird.
Yes.
Like, of all games. Like, I love Mario Kart. I guess it's a way
Sure.
to, build some rapport, but I'm just imagining, Meryl Streep being like, are you fucking kidding me?
I want to play as Yoshi.
She's not British. Right? She's an American. I feel like someone's gonna be like, we need this, but that is the thing. I'm always shocked when a famous celebrity is not an American. When I went to the UK, I was speaking to an English person, and we were talking about celebrities, and I was like, well, a lot of them are American, right? And I was like, what are the biggest celebrities that come out of the UK? And she was like, Madonna, and I'm like, girl. Madonna's an American. She's from Michigan. I really got it. It really tickled me quite a bit. I hate this fucking snowball.
That's very funny.
These streams with Ben are great. Thank you. Bob Odenkirk
Thank
too.
you.
Wow, the second Bob
Hey.
Odenkirk's here.
Fuck. I was totally shocked. I remember being just completely shocked when I heard Idris Elba speak in his normal voice for the first time.
Is he English?
He is.
Hmm.
Because I watched The Wire and I'm like, oh man, this guy is like badass. I'm gonna watch.
Oh
some more
yeah,
of
because
his
he has like this
Luther.
really good Maryland accent, right?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
totally. And both like the McNulty on the show is also British.
Fuck. I think I felt that way about the guy who plays Spider-Man. Like I heard him talking, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, yes. You of course mean Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, famous Brit, Tobey Maguire. Toby, I feel like that feels like a very American name to me. I feel like I
Toby.
have a very American name. Abby?
Yes. But if it was Abigail, that'd be British.
Oh, a little more Germanic, I guess.
And like if it was Tobias, I could buy that as British.
Oh, sure. Okay, retry. This guy's so hard.
In fairness,
Spice
I thought the
Girls.
Rolling Stones were American into my adulthood. That was funny to me.
I love the idea of you thinking like the Clash are Americans.
The Beatles.
Honestly, I didn't. If you told me the Rolling Stones were American, I would believe it. I don't know enough about them. But yeah, the Beatles, that would be
You
a
just have to listen to Mick Jagger speak once and you'll know.
Oh, yeah, I forget that he's a Rolling Stone.
Yes!
Yeah, I'm from Ohio. Yeah.
I'm from Ohio, isn't it?
I love Columbus. I'm Mick Jagger. All right. Why does he have a whale?
'Cause he's a sick fuck.
Oh, I always forget about that. Is he gonna bounce, go over or under? Okay, he's a fridge.
Rich. Owie.
Fuck, I hate this game. Oh, I almost made it. Wow, Professor Ticklebit says Patrick Stewart is such a good actor. He played a French man with a British accent and no one noticed. That's cool.
That's true. I forgot that he's supposed to be French.
Gillian Anderson's British? I thought she was American.
Is that real? That can't be real.
I think she's one. I have a vague memory of watching a video. I think she's like a little bit of both. Like, I think she's like kind of half and half, and like sometimes has a British accent and sometimes doesn't, and it's really confusing.
Pick a side.
Yeah, and pick the American side. I don't know why this is the hill I'm gonna die on of like, I'm an American, and now I'm passionate about it. When it's literally nothing else. It makes me be like, yes, America. But I do want every celebrity to be an American. Even the bad ones.
Yes. EC, come join us.
Yes. Keanu's from Canada. Yeah, that's a shame. There's always you think they're a good one, and then it's like, oh, they're Canadian? Beans.
It's like, damn, we're gonna have to put him against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, when I said he was good, I actually take it back. How do you jump over this thing? It's too big, I'm telling you.
I think it's just because I have the
Fuck,
dash.
I know, and I don't have that. Shit. Okay, somehow I'm still alive, though. I guess I didn't get hit in the first round. Fuck! Oh, that's okay, Ben. You got this without me. William Shatner's also Canadian?
Yes.
Gillian Anderson's born in Lebanon? Or who's born in Lebanon? The Fall, I think The Fall is where Fiona Apple found her name for Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Wow, look at this, you're platforming. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck this.
Snowflake. Look at its little hands. That's so cute. Okay, Ben, please don't die. I don't want to have to do this anymore.
That almost helps me not die.
It was a good effort, Ben.
It was a really good effort from you too, Abby.
Thank you. I made it pretty far, okay? You
Oh, I mean,
goofed.
specifically telling me not to
Oh,
die.
nope, anytime. Stay alive. Slam. I'm getting the first round better. I'm like getting there with it. Okay.
I was about to say me too, and then I got hit.
Okay. Oh. I will say it's been really nice having you carry me through this. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, it's been fun. I have missed. Oh, I definitely needed some time away from
Oh, yeah.
entertainment, but it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
quite fun back doing this, even if I do feel quite rusty.
I think you're doing great, Ben.
Thanks.
Either way, good to
That's what I
hang
do.
with
It's
you.
like such a hard game to like talk and play at the same time.
Oh, very true. Okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
All right. I don't like this move. It feels like it should be better, but I can't make it work ever. Oh, God. Freaking die!
Good day for us. Well done.
There's a fun clip of Keanu going to a teddy bear convention when he was a TV reporter for CBC. That sounds
That's
amazing.
cool.
That's awesome. I want to be a local news anchor. That sounds so
I think
fun.
you'd be really good at it.
Thank you. I think so too. I think I'm a good host. I think I'm good at
it.
working on my toes. I think I'd be good at like talking to like people on the street at like fairs and stuff. I'd go to a teddy bear festival. Are you kidding me? Ben, pretend like you're a guy at a teddy bear festival and I'll pretend like I'm reporting on you. Okay, ready?
Okay, wait, am I just like there to enjoy it, or am I selling something?
You have the biggest teddy bear collection in West Canada.
Okay.
Hey, sir. My name is Abby Russell with CBC. I just have a quick question for you. Do you mind answering some questions?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, which is your favorite bear?
Oh geez, that's a tough one. This vintage one from Nazi Germany is quite
Oh,
nice.
no. Oh, I was going to ask a funny question, but now I feel like I need to have... Let's just find a new bear person. I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.
I was going to ask how often you fuck the bears, but then we brought Nazism into it, and it's hard to just bounce back.
People often get confused. I'm not a Nazi myself. I just enjoy the bears
Yeah.
that they made. Like the Volvo
Just
of
like
bears.
the Converse. I thought you were saying vulva at first, and I was like, okay.
Oh, I do like the Volvo of the bears.
Oh, God. Can you imagine if you just had like a regular looking teddy bear, and then on the bottom it just had like a very realistic vagina?
That's real. I mean, that has to
I
be
guess
real.
that must be. You're right. That's the
Unfortunately
unfortunate truth, is that's 100% a thing that exists already. And if y'all have one, don't tell me, okay? Don't
Tweet us
send me
of you
pictures.
fucking bear.
I don't need to see this. I can imagine it, unfortunately, all too well. This game's impossible! Oh my god. Okay, next round. I need to change up to have the smoke dash. So I think that's the only way to get through this.
Smoke
Okay.
dash every day.
Because this charm, broken relic, I need to figure it out. Oh, fuck, I don't have the smoke dash. Well, I'll do an extra heart then, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on.
Ah.
Okay. Oops. Okay.
A great
Rachel McAdams is also Canadian. She went to your university. That's fun.
go.
Should I also be that one?
If you put a gun to my head, I don't think I could tell you the reason that is.
What? She's great, Ben.
I think I know.
One of the
I
Hollywood
think I have that
Rachels.
pictured in my head, but it could be Amy Adams.
Not at all. Not even close. I love Amy Adams.
Well, whoever I'm thinking of, I love.
Okay. Maybe Amy Adams.
Or Rachel.
That's true. Shit. Oh. Okay. Why is he letting all the popsicles out?
Because he's a sick fuck.
He really is.
Oh, I was gonna parry
I
it.
gotcha. I'm invincible during this. It was worth it for that.
Honestly?
Fuck.
Oh.
Wait, no, Ben, no. I'm okay. Good. I died.
Die. I'm gonna look at Rachel again.
Good day.
Okay.
Well done.
Oh, after this.
What's the better Adam? Amy Adams, Rachel McAdams, or Adam Sandler? Oh shit. I think they're all so different and great in different ways. I personally love Amy Adams. I think she's a great actor, kind of like a Natalie Portman type. Picks a lot of fun, cool, interesting movies, and then also a lot of like trashy rom-coms. And I think you need a mix sometimes, you know? There was like a question on the Beastcast once of like, who is an actor where like you could only, like for the rest of your life, you could only watch discography from one actor. Who would you choose? Sorry, Ben, I couldn't get to you. And I feel like Amy Adams is a good one, where she makes a lot of interesting choices, but I could also watch some shitty rom-coms occasionally, or just like some trash movies, and that'd be pretty cool.
My Adam has got to be Adam Scott.
Ooh.
Big fan.
I do like
I also
Adam
like
Sandler.
Adam Driver a lot.
Fuck, why can't I jump over this?
Oh.
Yeah, she's a Man of Steel, exactly. She's got the whole Marvel movies, friggin', I don't know. I just think it's fun.
I looked up Rachel McAdams. I was definitely thinking of Amy Adams.
I love Rachel McAdams. Did you at least know who she was, or was she just a mysterious
yeah.
face to you? Okay.
I don't know if I could like name her movies, but
Mean Girls.
great.
Disobedience. The Notebook. Very famous.
Yes.
More that I'm forgetting. Spotlight. She's really good in Spotlight. Honestly, Rachel
The only one
McAdams
of
might
those
be a
that
good
I've
choice
seen
too.
is-
Huh?
The only one of those that I've seen is Notebook.
I've never seen The Notebook.
It's good.
Is it? It seems...
Yeah.
Okay. Seems kind of manipulative. And isn't it kind of like a bad relationship? I don't like watching toxic relationships.
I mean, I don't remember many of the details, and I
Okay.
was young when I watched it, but I remember it got me.
She was in Red Eye. That movie stinks.
Oh, I remember that movie with Cillian Murphy, right?
Yeah, I think so. And she was like afraid of flying, but also he was like out to get her for some reason.
Yes, he was like trying to kill her on the plane. What's the
Something.
movie where she's on a plane and then they like take her kids? But
Flight
they,
Plan,
like,
I think.
encapsulate her?
Flight
Yeah.
Plan. I knew exactly what you were saying before it even started. I was
That
like,
movie
this is
fucked
Flight
me up.
Plan with Jodie Foster. Because that's like,
Yes.
there was like that weird era. Because I feel like they both came out around the same time. It's like a weird era of like plane thrillers.
Yes.
Maybe it was like a sort of post 9/11 thing where they're
Ooh.
like, this is the content people crave. More
Probably.
reasons to be anxious about flying. Okay.
Yeah, I remember watching that movie and Panic Room in like a
Oh,
weekend and
yeah.
just being so paranoid of everything around me.
Were you on like a Jodie Foster kick?
I don't remember. Maybe my parents like definitely rented both of them, so maybe my mom just wanted to watch some Jodie Foster movies.
Sure, she's got a lot of good ones.
Yes.
How do I get past the rolling? Like, truly, what the fuck? All right, Ben, please get this. Please. I'm gonna look at my cookbook again, because it's very fun. Ben, what would you like to learn how to make? Let me read some stuff. Not Yo Mama's peanut butter bacon burger. Okay, let's check out that one. 192. Ben?
Fuck! Oh,
Damn. Oh, I didn't even see that you made it to that level. I was too busy looking at my book. Man, that looks fucking good. And it just makes one burger. Finally, a recipe for just one fucking thing.
Here's a
Ugh.
high-class bout. Here goes.
Tom Cruise is a good pick for a lifetime watching movies. Interesting. I feel like I haven't seen enough of his movies. And I don't
So-
really care for action movies, and I feel like he's kind of a big action guy.
Oh yeah. I mean, he does. You know, he's got his like
Jerry Maguire or whatever.
Magnolia.
No, I haven't seen it. Vanilla Sky. I think
Vanilla
my dad
Sky.
really likes
Ooh.
that movie.
I like that movie. Fun story about that movie.
Okay.
I was hanging out with a friend of mine who I like kind of had a crush on, but like not like anything super serious. But we were like at a Blockbuster with her and her mom,
Mhm.
and they were like, "What movie should we rent?" And I had seen Vanilla Sky on TV and really liked it. I was like, "Oh, let's watch Vanilla Sky." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And so the three of us are watching it, and we're like 80% of the way into the movie. And there's a scene in the movie that they edited out of the TV show where it's Cameron Diaz, right?
I've never seen it.
Or maybe whoever the
But that
female lead is.
sounds right. I think that's right.
Yeah, and she goes, "I swallowed your cum," and it was just like me, her, and her mom just sitting there in silence as soon as that happens. Just like she like screams it at him.
Oh, that's fun.
I was like, "Oh, didn't know about that part."
Everyone's saying they want to do a cooking stream with me, and that would be kind of hard to set up, but I'm not against it. But similar story. I had a good friend. I almost said her full name because I do remember it. But I had a friend in like middle school, I guess, like around like 8th grade. And her parents were, I don't know if they were really conservative, but she was like a little more sheltered. Like she couldn't watch like PG-13 movies. It was like her parents were a little like sheltered. So have you ever seen 13 Going on 30?
Yes.
It's so good. But anyway, there's a scene in it where she goes back home to her parents' house and she's like an adult woman. And like in the middle of the night, she's like sad and feeling lonely and nostalgic for her parents. So she like crawls into bed with her mom. And her dad came downstairs when that scene is happening. Fucking fuck, I hate this fucking level so much. Anyway, and he was like, what are you guys watching? And we were like, it's her mom, it's her mom, it's her mom. And then like the next morning she's like eating pancakes and it was like, whew. But also like 30 minutes before in the movie, there's like a naked guy in his underwear dancing. So like, good thing he didn't come down during that.
That's a classic, like, it's a joke at this point, but like parents totally have a sixth sense for like the most awkward time to walk in.
I know.
My mom walked in on me playing Killer 7 during the like sex scene.
Oh, I don't know that or that game.
Yeah, it's got like a really quick sex scene where you don't like see anything graphic, but you hear it.
It's also just wild to have a sex scene in a game where parents are like worried about violence and then suddenly it's like, there's sex in this too, you weird pervert, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Did she do anything when she walked in on it?
No, I think she just walked away.
That's smart.
Yeah. And I'll let my son have his little perverted shit.
Yeah. Just don't bring me into it. I don't want to know. Fucking fucker!
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you. Hero. Okay, got the ice cubes. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I almost got over it.
No! Oh, I'm feeling good, though. This is it.
All right, yeah, the next one. I'm going to be locked in. Okay.
So was the question, is there an actor who you can only watch their movies for the rest of the time?
Yeah, it's like if you had to pick one actor where like the only movies you could see for forever would just be from this one actor, who would you choose?
That's a tough one.
I know, I think it's a fun question though.
Yeah, I think Hanks is a safe answer.
That's another good one. Yeah, because he has a good range of like good stuff, serious stuff, bad stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, I feel like Alex probably said Nick Cage, but that wouldn't be for my taste.
I
would need
like
the
Nick Cage a lot.
Yeah, me too. Oh, nothing. I just need more variety.
Yes, that's the thing. Like, I love Nick Cage movies, but if I was stuck with only Nick Cage movies,
Yeah, it would just be like, I would feel wired all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck. Fucking fuck you. How do you make it over top of the stupid freaking snowman? God, I hate his guts. I hate his fucking guts. Thank you, Ben. Oh. Oh. Die. Please. Okay, after this ice cube, I bet it'll be the end. It must be, right? How many more? I hate it. Oh, Al Pacino. That's a fun one.
That is a fun one. You get to watch Jack and Jill.
What? That's that's too bad. Or it's Aurora Borea all over for you? Jesus.
These aren't
They really
as good as
stretched.
the
I
first
know. They
two.
like lost their writers and like. Okay. Woo. Woo. Trying to think of other actors. I mean, I love Sandra Bullock, and she does have quite the range, and also a huge discography, I guess. Fucking fuck.
Filmography.
That's what I mean. Look, you knew what I said, all right? You understand? Fucking fuck these fucking little. Oh. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, you're good. I'm just still trying to think of actors or actresses. Who do you think the worst would be? That's what I'm interested in. Like Kevin James might be unbearable.
Fucking. Thank you. I made it one way, but not the other. I don't know Kevin James.
He's Adam Sandler's friend. He's Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh.
He's in all the Grown Ups movies.
Oh, Dane Cook is another good one.
How many movies has he been in? Waiting. What else?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess like any actor with one movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's the real answer. But the fun answer is like, you know, I don't want to say a real actor, but like an actor that you're familiar with, like a big name actor. Shit. Beans. Why are they throwing buckets at you?
I hate the moon. I guess he's not the moon.
This one is so hard. Jamie Kennedy. Who's
Jamie
Jamie
Kennedy.
Kennedy? Who is that?
Ooh, Danny DeVito's a good answer. I like that answer. You get the bat. You get Batman. You
No,
get
for
the-
someone you do want, though. You get Matilda?
Yeah.
Seems like a good egg, that Danny DeVito. I also love his wife in that movie. I forget her name. Forgive me.
Ooh.
I don't know what else she's been in, but she's so good in that. Okay. Snowman time. Fucking, I hate you so fucking much, you stupid snowman. Okay. Oh,
Nice.
I'm learning.
She's beginning to believe.
Fuck. Ugh.
Ooh.
Fucking on the way back. Oh my god.
Oh,
Thank you.
My pick is John Goodman.
Oh,
He is in
that's a
lot
fun
of really
one.
fun movies that I like.
I really liked that like Cloverfield movie he did.
I still haven't seen that one.
It's good.
Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah, it's really neat. It's like feels very different from the other Cloverfield in a really good
here we
way.
go.
Ben, I'm actually playing it. Oh no!
I can save you.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Just couldn't platform fast enough. I gotcha. You're coming back. The eyeball. Fucking fuck. I'm going to heaven, so
I can
get
get you, I can
this.
get you.
Okay. Oh, ice cream cones. Ice cream. The eye. Okay. No more. You die now, please. Buckets. It's bucket time. Fuck. Okay, I got lucky. No!
Oh, we were like halfway through.
Hi, Tater. If you wanted to be kind of pretentious, but a lot of good movies, you could go with, what's his face? That is not helpful at all. Sorry, I need to pick up Tater.
Oh yeah, James Hong.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh sure.
Yeah. Okay, bye, Tater.
Here's a
He
My
wants
hands
food.
have pruned up.
Huh?
My hands have pruned up from how sweaty I
Oh,
would get.
shit. Are you good to keep going? Shall we end it at
yeah.
7 again? Seems like a good time to usually
Sure.
give a rest.
Is it
I want to
only
get
for
it in
an hour?
time. Yeah. Okay, so why don't we have a little prediction? Are we going to get the wizard by the time the stream ends? What do you think, people? I
I know
freaking
what
hope
I'd
so.
vote.
You want to tell me? You don't have to.
No, I'm gonna put all my bits on it and then
Okay, great.
throw it.
That'll be the answer. Oh no. Okay. Snowman, I hate you. Okay.
I'm so dumb.
Oh,
I'm so dumb.
why? What have you done? Oh, you got hit by the little
I got
knives.
hit.
Fuck.
Chihuahua.
Oh, Ben. Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome. You know what movie I like?
What's that?
Legally Blonde. I just think that's a
Oh,
really good
yeah.
movie. Fucking this freaking popsicle. I hate when the popsicles get me. No, Ben.
All up to you, Abby.
That's
I'm
bad.
dead.
Ugh, the popsicle.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
Okay. All right.
Samuel L. Jackson would be a solid pick. just
Ooh,
because
yeah.
he's in everything.
Yeah. Viola Davis. I feel like just good actors.
Yes.
Okay. Although I like trash movies sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
It makes
Oh,
the
and
Amy
he's a-
Adams of the world so good.
I feel like Samuel Jackson's got that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Good mix.
Yes. He's also another one you hear stories about him being very professional. and
Really? That's
nice to
nice.
Everyone.
Fuck, oh.
Was it? I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it Morgan Freeman who like got in a car accident with what turned out to be their mistress?
No, well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. This is the first I've ever heard of this.
I was trying to remember who that was. For a second, I thought it was Samuel Jackson. I was like, no, it's not him. It's got to be someone else.
Fuck me. That's a fun one. What a wild way to meet somebody.
Well, no, it was like they were together already.
Oh, I see.
And then they got in a car crash, and it was like, who's that lady? It's like, oh, boy.
Oh, shit. Oh, like, oh, damn. That is woof. Come on, Ben. Get this.
Ah!
A brawl
Oh,
is
Anthony
surely
Hopkins is
brewing.
another good one. Hello,
Ooh.
persnickety sea cow. Okay. I'm here to freaking win.
He's so fun on Twitter.
Who?
Anthony Hopkins.
Really? He has a.
He
Oh,
is
actually, I
just-
think I have seen some of
He's
those.
deranged. He
And
just
he,
films
like,
little videos of him in his house.
and like with his
Weird
pets and
sounds.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen those. Him, unfortunately, British. Right?
Ugh,
Or is he American? Well, like
He's
a
got
weird
knighted.
American.
No, he's Sir. He's knighted.
Oh, shit. Well, can Americans be knighted technically?
That's a good question. I hope not. Would really sully the whole process.
They should knight Madonna.
Well, she is British.
Yeah. Fuck me. Oh! Fucking, I hate this stupid thing so much. Oh no, Anthony Hopkins is into NFTs.
Yeah, he got signed to, like, everyone who's in a certain, like, talent agency has basically been forced to peddle at NFT.
That sucks.
I like to think that, unfortunately, it's like, that to me is like bordering on elder abuse. There's no way Anthony Hopkins knows what an NFT is, or
That's
even
so
heard
true.
of NFTs, probably.
He's probably just like heard, yeah, people make money this way now. It's like, okay, I have a Twitter account. It's probably the same thing. Okay, Ben, I'm determined to win this. I'm gonna stop thinking about actors and start thinking about Cuphead. Fuck me. Okay, wins is another good one. I know I immediately went back on my promise, but
She's British, right?
unfortunately, she shouldn't
yeah,
be though.
Go too.
Doesn't feel like she should be though. You know what I mean?
Mm,
She's got American
I think
energy.
mm,
Maybe
I
just
don't
she
buy it.
does such a good job of playing like a Philly person. Ben,
I'm
No.
dead and you killed me.
me.
Is Cuphead British? No, he's from Lithuania.
Fuck. The freaking popsicle.
Good day for us. Well battled.
What? The J Mag says, I mean, Anthony Hopkins is so old that paper money wasn't even invented when he was born. Is that true?
Burn. No, that's gotta be a sick burn.
I don't know. I bet
He's-
paper money. No, because paper money's pretty old. That's like pre-Civil War.
Money is.
I don't know. Like, yeah, you're right. That's a dumb thing for me to think. But I don't know. There are also people old enough that like their parents or grandparents were like around for like Abe Lincoln and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's shocking how young America is sometimes.
Don't think there's anyone whose parents were around for it.
I gotta do the math on that one, but
1776 was. Oh no, that was okay. Excuse me.
no, Ben, that was not Abe Lincoln.
1816.
Bet there was a hundo-year-old, and then maybe
History
their
was-
dad was like 70
fuck.
when they had them. I bet there was somebody. How old are Charlie
that's gotta be
Chaplin's
fucked up.
kids?
Can you imagine how miserable that would be if your dad was 870 when he had you?
Dude, that was fucking Charlie Chaplin, because he's a fucking pedophile. People don't talk about that enough. But anyway,
1860s.
1860s.
Okay, yeah,
I bet some of
I
Charlie
thought it was
Chaplin's
earlier.
kids are still alive.
Oh, for sure. History was always my worst subject. It was-
Honestly, same. Still
thought it
is.
Oh, it's boring. It's just memorizing
I
a
know.
bunch of years and dates. But
And now I'm like really interested.
yeah,
It's like a shame. I'm like, why wasn't this cool in school?
it's because they got like, well, I think it's two reasons, and the big one is like
Testing.
we have such an American
Yeah.
view of it, and so it's like every country's inspired, like British education.
No, for sure.
is shit, but like once you kind of break out of that and start learning about world history from the
Like
different
a
cultures,
real, less biased way.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this fucking guy.
Yeah, he sucks.
Sucks so hard. No popsicles. Stop with the freaking popsicles. Ugh. Okay.
Favorite kind of popsicle?
Like a tart one
Mm-hmm.
that has like a bunch of different colors.
Ooh, like an Astro Pop.
Oh my god. You learned about states' rights in school? Oh, that's so fucked up. I didn't know that was... Like, that's the thing that I learned about too, and I'm like, how is that legal? It's also like states' rights to have what, you know? Like, that states' rights things is always so weird to me. I'd say you can count ice cream-based popsicles if they come on a popsicle stick.
What?
Oh, you did
So
really well.
pissed. I'm so pissed off.
Okay.
A great slam and then some.
I like a lime popsicle quite a bit.
A what? Lion?
Lime.
Oh, lime. Not my thing. I want it to not taste like any kind of real food. You know what I mean? I want it to taste like I saw a Jolly Ranchers
Sugar.
box of popsicles at the store and I was tempted. Yeah, I want it to taste like sugar. I want it to taste like sour. I want it to taste as artificial as possible.
Well, lime
That-
does taste very sour.
Yeah, but it's not that like yummy warhead sour where it's like this was made in a fucking factory. You know what I mean? Okay, fridge time. Okay.
Oh, the popsicles.
I hate the freaking tiny little popsicles. They stink. I mean, I hate this whole business, but fuck you.
Let's say me.
Oh, that was useful for me. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. Oh, God. Yes, kill him.
What?
I got you.
Oh, you do.
Woo.
How is he not turned? Okay, here we go.
Okay, I need to get up there. I didn't make it to the top the other time. Okay. All right,
Okay.
Ben, this is it. This is fucking it. Shit.
What? How did I not dash?
Ba 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 ba.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Dang
You're
it.
good.
Fuck. Oh. I don't want to do this on my own.
All right, one more.
Yeah, one more.
Here's a real hot
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not so into circus peanuts because they're fake, but in like a gross way where they taste like styrofoam, you know? The wrong kind of fake. I also like a tartness, and circus peanuts have that like flat, sweet flavor that I don't really care for. If it's not chocolate, I pretty much always want it to be like a little bit tart. Okay. Oofa doofa. I hate you! I hate this guy so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. Oh, fuck you. I hate when the ice cubes get me. Like, that feels cheap.
What?
Mm.
What?
Mm. Well, it was a good effort, Ben. It was a
Yeah.
good effort, and I appreciate you for playing. We're gonna pop over here because I'm gonna quit game. Boom. I'm gonna have to click off the screen. Anyway, Ben, always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. Anything to
for
say?
having
Any
me.
final thoughts?
Final thought. I gotta pee.
Okay. Well, we're gonna raid Lil Simsy, so I'll see y'all over there. Raid Lil Simsy. So I'll see y'all there. Ben, I hope you enjoy your pee. Everyone, I hope you enjoy, I was gonna say your weekend, but it's Thursday. But tomorrow I will be streaming with Nextlander. Sorry.
Ooh, send my regards.
I will. And I'll make it sound real threatening.
Good,
And then I believe that I will be doing a charity stream that evening. So I hope to see you there. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
Bye.